All right, good evening, world, and welcome to American Bocce Company's Thursday Night Championship playoffs. Today we're brought to you by oddballsports.tv, as you are watching on right now. And coverage tonight is also made part by Teddy Waffles and Shuffle.io. I am Christopher McGregor. I am a Wednesday Night Bocce player, so I am commentating tonight for Thursday Night Bocce, and I have here Mr. Jimmy Sista. How's it going today?
It's going great. I'm so stoked to be here. The atmosphere is electric. It is pulsing. We got amazing players, savvy vets, new players. I think there's going to be a weird championship tonight. I just got the feeling of it.
Lots of champions in the house.
A whole lot,
tonight.
Including this next game. We're about to see an 8-time championship winner. Not many of those that can say they have more than 5. And combined, I think we have about 14 in this next game.
That's right, and it's the semifinals to start, folks. So the semifinals to start, so it won't be championship yet. So they won't be on the dance floor quite yet, but we're gonna.
They're on their way.
They're on their way. They are on a dance floor, but I like to say the dance floor is the championship.
First to 12 or 20 some odd minutes. Game's ready.
And we're going to see the first piece of it.
We are.
We have, on the right side in green, the Mistresses in Lockdown. Tell us about that, Chris.
The Mistresses in Lockdown. Well, we have Mr. Mellow Mike over there. He is
he's very tall. He's very savvy. He's got the blow it up mentality.
Right. Actually, let me see. They were called up until 10 minutes ago Lovers in Lockdown.
Yes, and we have a sub. So the reason of the name change is, of course, because they got one of the best subs of all time,
right.
McD.
So Lilia is back home, so therefore green is Mistress in Lockdown.
It's a great shot, but I don't know if it's quite in. Right now, you saw McD with the first shot, followed up by Wes, one of the most winningest players we have here in American Bocce. And that's a beautiful shot right there, but it might be a little bit too far. We're about to see. Still green.
Wes and Chris for red, right?
We sure do. We got the brothers P. They are really grisly, really grim. I meant to say grim. The brothers Grimm, of course.
I appreciate that reference.
Not quite. You're starting to see the lay of the slope here. Just a little bit of left to right.
Yeah, let's quick talk about the court that we're playing on here. Here, the sidewalk court at Bridge 410 is very different than the rest of the court. The other two courts have been played on the turf that's been with the original landscape that's been laid out. But over here we have the sidewalk, and I believe that anything is possible on this court. The Sunday specials, you can lay it right over the top and disrupt whatever.
Interesting situation here. 3 extra bonus shots to potentially get a casino. A lot of room here. It's going to be deadly close, but I don't know if it's in. I think it's short.
Also notice, folks, on this sidewalk court, we were talking about the slope, how it slopes down left to right, or depending on which way you're going. Left to right now for this particular side. But a lot of the balls the Polino will funnel into the right corner, and everything kind of gets trapped over there. So once again, anything is possible. It can get really hairy real quick here. Oh,
that's gonna be
just
too
escapes
wide.
a hot shot there.
You know, right now you got to think you got to get 2 here. You had 3 extra shots. Can Mike thread the needle?
You know, that's the attitude you have to have tonight. You got to go.
But look at that, he finds it.
Beautiful ball, well placed, well done, well done. All right.
That's a big first round. If you can get off the ground with more than a point, really the momentum is in your hands.
And your spirit with the first frame, that definitely carries you over. It gets all those, first frame jitters out of the way. I can't emphasize enough how important the first points are. Alas, it is a long game here.
McD is the Polino thrower in this game. Mike has really given her the reins here, and who else would you want to be your sub than McD?
McD for the first ball, last ball, middle ball. Unfortunately, only 2 balls, but she makes the best with those 2.
Yeah, she's
got 2 great balls.
You just wish she could have all 4 shots.
That's right. It's a great ball to set it up. I like the high shot on this court.
It'd be interesting to see how these balls lay here on this opposite end.
There we go.
Wes, beautiful.
Wow. Take it for a walk. Well done, Wes.
Take the money and run with it.
You know, that is a classic Wes shot. I was in a league with him at Brick House, and that was very common. Laying it up close, making team feel very comfortable.
And
wow, goes for the bocce, blows it up. Gives himself some room there.
Now you're going to see, that is a risk-reward type of shot, but now you see how much space they have. They have about 1.5 feet now to get it in between. But he's going to have to get over this red, and that's a perfect blocker still for red. That's a really nice situation for them.
See if McD can drip it in.
Let's see if she can do it.
Nice, McD.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Exactly what you want to see. Utilizing her angle. She knew exactly the speed she had to do. And she's right in front of it now.
Absolutely. Utilize the F word there, finesse.
Finesse.
Here's Chris. Goes for the bocce.
Just
Can't quite
missed.
get it. Just missed. Hey, Patrick.
And if you don't succeed, do it again. So he's going to go for it. Almost the same exact type of shot. A little bit left. Lean.
That's right on target. He wasn't going to miss that a second time. Did he get it?
Oh, we got a race. It's deadly close here, folks. Can you turn this into 2 here, Chris? Do you think is it worth the risk? You have to try to change it because it's 1 green right now. We're about to see.
Let's see what we got here.
You know,
Interesting constellation we have here.
that's a big point for them.
That's a
To
big
be
one.
able to not have 3 consecutive shots and not make anything out of it, that's big.
That's a big hold right there. The defensive ball in the playoffs, I know you really want the points, but the defensive ball, it's a good investment. It's a long game.
Sometimes those, a lot of people stray away from shooting against the sides for that very reason, the unpredictability of it.
People
But
want that instant satisfaction
exactly.
of getting a point. Yeah,
But if you
yeah.
set up that blocker ball, sometimes that ends up being the last ball that people have to deal with. McD with the 3rd consecutive first shot.
Yes,
Be
great
a
control
little
of Polino.
long, but right
That's
behind
okay.
it.
That'll play. Like I said, that if the Polino is towards the right, what do you want to call this side? We'll call this side over here. So basically, when the Polino goes over there, like I said, anything is possible, and things really funnel into that corner.
Yeah,
Jeez.
you were not lying about that funnel, and it's still alive, a potential ball to play.
Nice drop
Like
shot
that
there.
shot.
Make some
Very
quality
nice.
contact to get in. 1 red right now.
That's all you really got to do sometimes. You don't got to have the perfect shot.
No.
Just moving it past them and making sure it's their turn to shoot sometimes is the best move.
That's right, just closer.
Got a helicopter over us. We just love those.
Beautiful release, a little bit more. What do we got here?
Might be a little short.
Not quite measurable. That's still red.
And we got one of our best refs in the business, if not the best ref, Matt
Okay.
David. So you know this game is going to be judicial, quick, and
That's nice pin high there. Did they got it? That's
I
right in
think
there.
that's
Good
in.
call. Good call.
as you see, Matt, our ref, making a quick call. He's got that bird's eye mentality. He's got the vision of multiple eagles. Let's see it.
Oh!
A bump, which didn't do quite enough work. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, still green.
Good eye, ref. Good eye. Good eye, blue. First sets up the shot. A little heat on this one. A little mustard. A little
Yeah,
too much
a little bit
marinara.
too hard.
A little too much marinara on that baby.
I mean, you see that pocket in the back corner. You can use that to your advantage, but you want to hit that Polino and drag it
Right.
there.
You want to put the Polino back there with your balls.
Let's see if this can go. I think it's going to play.
That's got the finesse.
Really nice.
We got to
It's
move.
got the roll
Let's go.
down.
5-0.
And the mistresses, 5-0
The
lead.
mistresses with a quick 5-0. I love it. I love it.
They're not doing anything out of the ordinary. I think they're just covering their grounds. I think they're following themselves. Both teams are trying to get into a rhythm right now.
Absolutely, and they both have the rhythm. Unfortunately, in bocce, you can only score one team in a frame, but it's a great matchup so far.
McD again with the leadoff shot.
Well played.
Beautiful.
There's a shot right there. That's where you want to put that closed ball on top of it, so that
Nearly a halo.
Nearly.
So nearly.
Nearly
We
a
qualify
halo.
a halo as within 3 inches, and it's
Yep.
now that's, you see, that would be a halo.
That's why you want to put it on top, because that, if you get that small little touch of a bocce, it's going to roll your ball right down in that Polino, and you're going to sit nice for your first ball there.
West with another one, not quite.
All right,
Spreading
McGee's-
his balls out.
Yes, very much spreading out there.
That's a man spreader
That's
right
a nice
there,
man
folks.
spread. I mean, I've seen a better man spread than that. Let's see if we can go.
It's on the 52 bus, I bet. That's beautiful.
Is that 3 there? That looks like 3 to
Potentially
me.
three.
That looks like
really
3.
nice setup.
That's a great 3 triple patty.
That's a
green right
big
there.
shot. They
Mm.
really needed that one.
Mellow Mike sets the shot. Gonna roll around that a little bit more. All right, Mike seems like he's still trying to find his rhythm here. That's okay. He's got a great partner to pick him up. Here's McD.
This looks like it's going to be short. I'm still seeing 2, I believe.
I see 2 as well.
Big shot here for Mike to retain.
That's what you need.
Gonna creep, but I don't think it's in. I
Right,
think it's
like
just
they're
one.
gonna
You
snake-
cut,
they're going to snake 1.
you cut a point away, so this is a big frame. You want to get multiple points. 5-1 doesn't seem good. 5-2 seems definitely possible here. Tough angle.
Is that 1 green?
Oh.
That is 1 green.
We got a measure here, but I think it is going to be green. You're right, Chris. Good call.
All right, 1 green.
1 green.
I for sure thought Red was going to get on the board there and
It's been competitive.
get the train out of the station. Very
It
good
doesn't
frames.
feel like a 6-0 game right
doesn't.
now.
It doesn't.
The brothers are just waiting for their moment, I
Let's see
feel.
what happens here. Are the brothers the cows today?
They are former cows. You know, I think they are probably cow tangential.
Cow
They would call it.
tangential.
I was talking to Wes earlier, and like I said, Wes is one of the most winningest players in American Bocce history.
I think they have 8 championships.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they are.
Their success, and they're not winning at any run-of-the-mill places. They're winning at Chop Shop. They're winning at the hardest arenas that we got to offer.
Against some of the hardest players. They know how to adjust and adapt. Let's see if they can make a move here. McD with a great first ball.
You heard McD. She knew it was hot off the hand, and it might not have been hot. It's just that trail, that slope is going to get you, but they're learning it.
They are.
Devilish. That might be nice.
Wow,
That's gonna
what a
sit
ball.
pretty.
Very nice.
I've been told that type of ball is called a butt plug. Right behind the Polino.
And if it's open, it's a butthole, right?
That might be more of a butthole than a butt plug. You're right.
No, it looks more of a plug to me right now. I suppose it was a little
Okay.
further out, and there were 2
You
balls.
could put a
surrounding
ball
it.
between it,
That
sure.
would be a butthole, yeah.
Mike going for a type of mess it up, but too much speed.
Ooh,
More
a
speed
little
you
too
have,
much marinara on that.
less likelihood you're going to hit that slope.
Have you played on this court yet yourself, Jimmy?
I have not played on this court, actually. This is a new area for the for some of the courts back here.
This is the best one. If you could choose one of the courts to play,
I've
at Bridge
heard.
410, I would pick the sidewalk.
This, of course, is our short court.
Ooh. That was the speed. That was the speed you were looking for. All right, let's see if Chris can clap back here.
Big opportunity here.
Oh no, they do have 1 right now. My bad. I'm sorry.
They got one.
Ooh. That is very close.
It is, but I think
Just
it's only
one. Just one. Dan calls just 1. All right. Chris is going to take a walk here in 2v2. It is okay if you cross the line. However, Chris looks like he's being referent to
And as we
4v4
know,
rules.
Can't cross that line, Chris.
No,
huh?
you can
can't.
cross the line in 2v2 actually.
And
You can-
2v2, okay,
Yeah,
speak on
you
that.
can walk up. Actually, I've seen teams after they're done throwing, they throw all 4. They'll just walk to the other side and wait.
Is there a limit to how many times you can go over the
No,
line? or-
not really. It's just because you have the other 2 players on the other side that can help be your eyes. So since you only have 2, you can walk on the other side and observe the constellation of balls that you're going for.
That looks nice,
That's
but
a very nice
not
shot.
quite. We're seeing some misses here, Chris. A lot of late shots, a lot of potential, and a lot of open room. It's just.
If we're setting the bar for these players, those are misses, absolutely.
So rude.
But they're on the board. And they're going to take that point and be happy with
They
it.
got the Polino, and you know what? I've played with Wes before. He does well when he's under control of the Polino. A lot of teams will tell you that they win if they have the Polino. That's a team strategy.
What do you think they have to do to keep getting some points on the board? Because they're obviously down 5 here, need some points.
I think this is their first time this evening. They had some qualifying matches on some of the more turf courts back here.
That's a beautiful start. That might do
Wonderful
something.
start. That's what I'm saying. If Wes gets control of the Polino, he can have a great first shot and set them up really well here. And like I said, when that ball is on the high side of the court, that's a great place to put it. The Sunday specials don't necessarily work when it's directly in front of the ball on this court because you can just curve it right around it.
Shout out to our YouTube channel and everybody on Shuff.io. That's a filthy shot, and McD wanted to say hello to everybody.
Wow.
McD is here.
I had to look at that one for an extra
An
second.
unbelievable submarine. But you know what? Chris is going to say we need to change this up right now. We need to get another point.
We need to change this up absolutely right now.
A little bit of brother magic here. Let's see. Back to back, we got Chris to Wes.
I love that toss so much.
One of the most unique tosses in American Bocce, and
it works, baby. It works.
Gonna not quite do it. But you can always use that ball as a hit-in. You can't hit the back wall unabated. You got to at least hit a ball before you hit the back wall on a shot.
Absolutely. That is otherwise a hot shot.
That's going to be enough? That's nice.
That's a great ball. That was a very safe play, just running up against your own. Nothing wrong with a little bocce on your own ball there.
For Mike right now, he's going to have difficulty smashing this because that's his game.
He's going for the ultimate smash there. He got it. Oh.
But look, you still got one, almost two.
Created some separation between their second red ball. Looks like it's just one right now.
He's got 2 in a row, a real heater. Oh,
that's going to be 2
and that's
red.
just what he did. He set it up for 2 now.
So great 2 reds, sitting nice.
McDee's in a very difficult position here.
She's dangerous with that last ball, though. They have last ball, right?
She sure does. She's got the last ball, and what she's got to do right here, she's got to at least eliminate 1. She's got to look at this right now.
That's that defense
it's
we were
plus
talking
2
about
red.
before. You're right. Ooh, that is hot.
That's a big miss. That's a big miss.
All right, that was a solid frame. We got 2 red. We got 3-6 now, folks.
Let's go.
Once again, we wanted to give a shout out to Teddy Waffles and the Shuffle.io crew. Thank you for doing that before. American Bocce Co. Thursday night bocce playoffs. We have a good one so far. 3-6.
Having a great time here. Having a blast.
Should we do a shout out for a sponsor?
Let's give one of the shout outs.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Sponsor is Ben Tudor, the myth, the legend, Lex Luthor, Ben Tudor.
I heard he's doing a line of bidets called the Tushy Tutors.
Oh man, brilliant.
And he might be getting sued, but I just want that to be known that Ben, we support you in your legal battles.
Absolutely. Ben,
we love your toilets.
You could use one of those at Bridge 410. That's a heavy miss.
You know, they really got those 2 points there, and they really put themselves with the momentum.
Cutting
they needed it.
Half is huge. Absolutely. It didn't level out as much as you wanted to. They had that drift. Not many places on this court where it won't drift. There are a few places where you can get a true straight shot, but you really got to sniff it out. That's the good one.
That's pretty.
What a beautiful ball. That is bocce at its beautiest, baby.
You just see what Mike does there. He's got a lead for these balls. He's a heat seeker, but when he takes away that heat, it still hits. That's
what's the what do they when they measure spice peppers? What's the measurement called?
Scoville?
Is it Scoville? The Scoville scale?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a nice hit. Needed that one in the corner from the Bro Cops.
This is the last ball here? All right.
The Bro Cops are back.
Mellow Mike.
Chris and Wes Pro.
The Mistresses.
Really nice, and I think he spread it enough to get it. I could be wrong. We're about to find out. This is why we got a measuring tape here, folks. 1 red.
And we have the timer going off for 18 minutes. That means after this frame, it will be down and back.
That's going to be a big factor now. Well,
There we go.
They stay with the 1. That's good for them.
We got some good action, bounce around action over there. All right, here we go. We are down and back on the next frame, I believe. There he is, Mr. Matt.
Is what you want to
His
see. You
call
knew it was
to
going to
down
come
and
down to the end. You knew it was only going to take
What
a little bit for the
What a
heat
quick
to start
game.
rolling.
That was crazy quick.
6-4.
Um,
What do you look to see in the next few rounds? What do you think the brothers got to do to get this lead?
You know, just talking from my own personal experience, I suppose, on playoff night, you just got to be aggressive. When it comes down to it, you're just trying to have some fun. You're just playing bocce with your friends.
It
So
always helps to be with somebody you love or like.
the moment I start to think too much about something I love doing, that's when I start to blow it. So I think whoever's got the most heart here is going to come away with this one.
My worst moments on the bocce court is when I'm a little bit grumpy, when I'm not quite. Maybe I had one too many Mai Tais, and maybe
Maybe you're hungry.
I'm focusing on the negatives, right?
Right.
This
It's so easy to get caught up
there's
in.
so many things you can over focus, which we really try to focus on. Quick shots, don't overthink it. Sometimes you do got to think situationally, but for the most part, if it feels good, do it.
Well, that's why the come from behind story is so legendary, because it's so easy to get discouraged when you're down by several points. But let's see if we can get some inspiration in this
You
frame.
almost got to
here.
ignore the scoreboard, and then that's
Really, tune it out.
it's not
Tune
bad.
it out.
Nice shot
Tune
by
out the
Chris.
announcers that are talking about your play right now.
I really hope they can hear every
Tune out the
syllable.
cameras that are watching your every ball move. Tune out the snipers that are ready to take some. No, I'm just kidding. No snipers. No snipers.
McD might be sniping this one.
That
That's
is a sniper if I ever
great.
seen one right there. Well done. Well done.
You see what McD can do. You know, she's one of the more accurate players out there. Huge shot.
Ooh, is that a
Unbelievable.
coupla? That's
We're
a
looking
coupla.
at 2 red. They got 2 shots here, though, to retort, so we'll see what Mr. Blow It Up.
Oh my! How will this end up? It looks like it's
And
gonna be.
at
Oh
least
shoot!
2, huh?
It's a far measurement for that second green ball that got tucked into that corner there.
Mike just kicks off a bag for the balls to make room for himself in the corner. He's got an interesting shot here. He hits it, but it's
That's
not
a great
gonna be
shot.
enough.
It's not going to get him the point, but that's still a great shot.
A great
It's great
limit.
targeting.
Well, the brothers got exactly what they needed.
Down
They're
frame.
sitting
Limit
great.
the deficit.
They're sitting excellent right now.
And they got
going
the
into
Polino.
Tie ball game.
You're going into the last frame with the Polino. You got to be expected to get at least 1, maybe
That's
2.
right. You got to get that first shot, though. I got to get that first ball in really nice for that Polino, especially in the last frame. It's going to be aggressive here. I like that spot for the Polino. Wesley with his drop shot. That's the Sunday special I was talking about. It's not necessarily strategic because, well, you got the wall there, and you can drip it right in, so we'll see what happens with this next shot.
It's a challenge for sure to the player. Are you going to play the wall or not? I think we're about to see that.
She's playing the high ground here.
She is going to play the wall.
Wow, look at that. That precision. Look at that.
Great.
What a shot.
Just like
doesn't-
that, a challenge.
It doesn't, the second shot doesn't get much better than that. Looks like he's trying to find that Polino again. Barely misses. Would you play a ball, the wall, or the Polino in this situation?
Right now, you always got to play with what you have been doing the rest of the game.
Right. You don't want to switch things up too much.
But they have
right
not
now.
been playing on this side from this angle.
Ooh, that's hot. I don't
and
think that made contact.
This
That
could
is
be
a-
the
yep,
last one
that
here.
is
That's a hot shot. That's going to be devastating.
Looks like we,
So right here, you're in. The game continues. If you miss it, the game is over. Not
It looks
quite
like McDee's ball is
gonna
still,
do
or
it.
second shot still holds up there.
That's gonna do it.
Is that it? Oh my goodness, there we go.
A
That
feverish
is.
comeback, but not quite enough.
Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, there it is, folks. That is our first game of the evening, and we have the... Take it away.
Yeah. The Mistresses held on.
That's it, the Mistresses, my bad.
That was an incredible game. We had a 5-0 run to start the game, and the Brothers Pro Cap came back, 5 points of their own. Unbelievable. And we're going to shoot it back to Patty McCaddy. Interview some of these
the winners.
Amazing players. I think we're going to get the winners in here, Mike and McD.
Patrick himself is an amazing player as well. Several championships on his part.
Yeah, he's all right.
All right, guys, how are we feeling?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
We're feeling like
I don't
winners.
want to hear anything about it.
My mistress with me, we're doing good.
This is going on the internet. Like, don't
McD?
I am subbing with my very good
I hate
friend.
myself and I want to die.
My very good friend Lilia.
And where is
right.
Lilia tonight?
She's at a very important meeting.
She'll be here shortly.
Okay. And she's not going to come back into the game now.
No.
I mean, if she wants to, I'm all for it. All right. We have a good vibe going. We have a good
Yeah,
rhythm.
got the rhythm.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the game. McD, you were shooting some fire there.
Thank you.
You
Thank
were.
you. I felt it.
Yeah.
And we hadn't played on this court, and I'm subbing, so I'm not in this league. So I was trying not to just, completely throw badly. So I think I did all right.
Cool. How did you feel about her play?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Clutch player, instant. I mean,
You guys seem to be in control most of that game, yeah?
Yeah, there was no pressure.
Oh,
Once she
no,
hit
we
it,
were up 6 though. So look at that score.
Yeah.
They had us for a minute.
True enough, they made a nice look.
So
Good
Wes,
players.
My good friend Wes knows I don't like the walls, so he changed up his strategy and started throwing on the wall, and I started throwing some of the worst shots I've thrown tonight. So he did the right thing, and that was close.
They are veterans for sure.
Yes, yep.
All right, so quick question before we get off the court. McDonald's or McDowell's? Go.
McDowell's.
Like that. Coming to America. All right, guys, back to you.
I saw that when I was 5 years old. Perfect. All right. Oh, here. Yeah, everybody's
Take the semi. With championships. And who else is next? Drew and...
We got Drew and Keith and some of
Drew
the
and Keaton. Oh, yeah,
dirtiest
I was-
Gabagool players this side.
I was watching
of
those
the county.
Gabagools play their first round. They were looking hot tonight. Good night.
We went from great teams to continued great teams. I mean, these are veterans.
This is a very easy
grizzled.
night to announce.
I'm excited to watch this. I really could not lean one way. I think it's really just going to be the luck of the draw in terms of who's hot. This sport I liken a lot to hockey. If your goalie's hot, you're going to be feeling good. If you're not and you're a little bit in your head,
That is
chances are you're not going to be going very far.
playoff hockey is determined by the mood and performance of your goaltender. Absolutely, I would agree with that. What's your favorite championship hockey team ever?
Oh, that would be the 1963 Hartford Whale. I don't know. Let's, I got, obviously, I'm a Chicagoan, so I got into hockey way too late because we weren't able to watch it.
Right,
There wasn't a product to watch.
right.
But of the 3 Blackhawk victories, I think my favorite was the middle one. I think
Was it not 2015?
it went the Bruins.
When they beat the Bruins.
Bruins
Oh,
won.
everybody, you gotta love it when the Bruins go down.
Just because Boston, I think Boston people in general, if there's any Boston out there, we want to give a shout out. Watch yourself. You're not that great. You're an old city. That's cool that you're old, but guess what? I've been hearing you ain't that cool.
Well, should we shit on some cities tonight?
Let's shout out some cities that
No,
we...
shit on some cities.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, no. I want to shout out some bad cities.
Yeah,
or
let's
shit on
let's call
some
them
decent
out. Let's
cities.
tell them how they are.
Give me your top 3 cities you won't be visiting again.
Top 3 cities I won't be visiting. For some reason, not getting great vibes from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
some reason, not getting great vibes from Philadelphia.
What's Philly ever done bad to you?
That's the thing. It's just some reason. I don't have a great one. It's just
Prejudices.
Some reason.
You got prejudices for some reason.
The
sometimes.
Eagles. There's something about the Eagles. There's something about how happy those fans are. It just makes me want to just be happier than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, let's not forget, they had Mike Vick for a while, and we all believe in a redemption story, but was it too soon to bring him back? We'll be talking about that
and
later.
not to mention, if you look at Madden, the game Madden, the
Yes.
2004 Michael Vick stats were incredible. But
First round pick like Michael Vick said.
Oh my gosh,
Big
yeah, I
Mike.
think he had like a 96 overall for Madden. And then a few years later, as things unfold, he's with a different team, and all of a sudden his stats go down. Weird thing.
You gotta think
Influenced
that
by his actions, I suppose.
you gotta think that being a little bit of a bad dude makes you slower.
That's right. All right.
It should affect your stats. And if I had stats, I think my best stat would probably be, I guess like the ability to eat a hot dog really quick.
Put that on your resume.
You know, I've been trying to find the right words to put that on there, and I am looking, so.
We'll help. I'll help you articulate that later. In the
And
meantime,
it's not
folks,
that quick, but it's kind of quick.
In the meantime, folks, we got the game underway here for the first frame. We have Gabagools in green.
We're Slime Time Live here, baby.
Yes. Hold on a sec, folks. Yeah, we got Gabagools in green, and We Are Linda in red. On We Are Linda, we have Nick and Alex.
This is a young new player I've been hearing about. He's got this unique way of walking on the court, and you're going to see exactly what he's all about.
He likes to take a trip.
Alex is, I believe he is from the Ukraine. He is stout. He's got great legs, incredible calves, and his footwork is exactly what you want to see out of a young player.
You know, the ankle work when he walks up to do the shot.
It's the bend and twist.
You don't see ankles like that very often in bocce.
You see, to lead this game off, the Gabagools got one right now, and
Ooh,
Linda
misses
missing.
the bocce. A big miss on the bocce there. That's okay. I like the aggressiveness. That's what I was trying to see a little bit more in the last round, but it looks like these guys have a different flow.
If you have 3 shots, why not?
Look at that. He's going to drip that right in. Ooh.
Drippy, is it close? I say yes. Chris, you got a call? 2.
There we got one more ball here. It's going to get I thought that was going to push that green right in a little bit more there. I think they still got the 2.
So you got the 2 to lead off. We talked about it before. 2 feels a lot better than 1 for whatever reason.
Is it Keaton?
Keithan. We got Keithan.
Keithan, okay.
Incredible player, multiple-time MVP. And you just got to say it, guys. We have 4 MVPs. Each one of these players has 1.
And so on brand, too, with the giant ABC logo slapped in the middle of the V-neck. Might I add that the V-neck is really working for him as far as style tonight.
Yeah,
intimidating almost.
He's got that swag. He's got incredible hair, as you can see. It's just,
I'd really like to see a few more chest hairs come out of that V-neck.
You know that they're just prying to prop open.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about a deeper V later. Alex Guerra lines up to shoot.
Once again, this is a very young player.
Yes. He's trying to take that high ground. I think he overestimated it a little bit. Yeah, he's trying to get that drip I was talking about to avoid that Sunday special. Nick coming in a little bit shorter there. Is that enough? That's going to be a call from the eyes. That is in. That is 1 in. That is 1 red.
Sometimes that's all you got to do. Nick, a pretty filthy player in his own right. Multiple-time MVPs, about a 7 to 9 championship type range for him.
Nice. Yep, he's going to play that backboard there. That's a great target. Great shot.
Not only do you get that 1, you got the potential of getting 2 there for green.
It's almost, you think, better than having the ball closer to the Polino. They got that open window right there.
You spread out.
But
then,
well
just
done.
like that, you open the window for them to do the same thing to you.
That's a good target. That's what I would go for the red ball closest to the Polino there.
And it's almost perfectly blocked here. You really got to hit it hard from that left side.
Makes the contact.
And yet he
yes,
does it.
Well done.
But a push to red.
Great shot. Still 1 red. Still 1 red.
Do you go back at it again, or you change the angle?
Keaton's messing around with where to take the trajectory. It looks like he's taking the low to high ground here.
See a little bit of top spin on that. It's going to be a little bit too much.
That's that window right through.
Everyone's got a different way of releasing, and sometimes people change their release depending on the shot. So you'll see what this young player does here.
I'm so inconsistent with my release. I'm very moody with my release. Alex with the last ball. Tries to put it in close. Low ground. I don't think not close enough. That's going to be 1 red. 1 red. Red is on the board. The train has left the station.
So trading some points here. And of course, the train is beautiful.
Oh,
It's
and
lovely.
speaking of the Bridge 410, we don't call it Bridge 410 for nothing. That bridge is a bridge to a train, and we get that action. There it is.
We stoked.
Beautiful.
We love
well
it.
done, Teddy. That is some
I'm
quality
waving
camera
at
work
people.
there.
I love that person. Makes me think of that great movie with Chris Evans, Snowpiercer.
Oh man, Snowpiercer. Totally haven't seen it yet.
Sick. Unbelievable
You know,
action flick.
I look at it when I scroll through Netflix every time, and I'm just like,
The gray color palette doesn't do it for you. I was in the same boat.
Dude, I'm more of a sepia tone color, like as far as the filter on a camera.
Yeah, you want that high red.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say about Snowpiercer is, it's good.
It's good.
It made me feel good. It's dystopian. It's directed by the man who made Parasite.
And it's
Incredible
sexy,
movie.
right?
It's, you know what? I would say the opposite of that, actually. It's not.
Box
Beautiful by the rookie.
Box office hit, the least sexiest you'll see.
Of course, that is not the rookie. That is the founder, CFO, CEO, big boss man, the Detroit native, the big nasty Joey C, Alex P. Guerra. Incredible talent
Wow.
right there.
What a reputation. Well done. You called that out really nice just now.
You know what? He is what he is, and he wrote that. He actually tattooed that on my hand, so I would say it
So
all.
you wouldn't forget. What's that
Yeah.
movie where the guy tattoos stuff on himself?
We were well. I
Is
didn't
it
know that was
Memoir?
going to happen.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Unwilling tattoos.
No, the movie where the guy gets the tattoos on
Oh,
his body.
Memento. Yeah, he should have
that's
mementoed
it,
me.
Yes. Oh, Memento for Bocce.
A lot of room here for Keith, and let's see if he can curl it.
My girlfriend just got here.
And that's great for you, me, and everybody else.
It's distracting, actually, but.
You almost wish she would have let you know.
All right, Alex, the last shot here. Alex is doing a good job cleaning up. Let's see if he can sneak one in here.
And I just heard in the background, Lilia just showed
Oh,
up.
the mistress is here.
A
Or the wife
smash!
is here, I should say. Wow,
It's
he
a
really
casino potentially.
showing
a
off
huge
some
shot.
agility on top of the casino action there. Wow.
Casino, big shot.
The neighbors heard that. The casino herds around the world.
That was huge.
That was
And
big.
what just happened there was a high risk, high reward situation. Incredible take.
The reward is nice in point form. Let's take a moment before this shot to give a word for our sponsor. This frame is brought to you by the Downhill Slope at Clark Street Ale House. Figure it out.
And also slippery slope. 3-point lead here. Green's got to find a way to get a point here.
See, look at that ball. That one was so much straighter than the rest of them. I swear there's like a part where it's very true and straight, but the rest of them really drip down.
I think it's right where the tape line is,
That's a good
right where those balls are. It
That is,
starts to
you're
break.
right.
You're going to see it. Not quite enough steam, though, to get there. Once again, Alex.
Alex dressed like he's going to, he's got major Jurassic Park vibes tonight. Like Dr. Alan Grant.
Yeah.
Like he's ready to trek through the jungle, but he's also here to play bocce.
Beautiful use of your own ball. That's going to be one for red. Sometimes you just got to knock your other ball around. It's not about the ball you have being great. It's about knocking it up another end.
You're right. It's, you know, you think so much about getting close to the Polino, but find your target, especially if there's a lot of balls in there. You know, it's a lot like would you say you're more of a bocce or shuffleboard player?
It's hard because I play both grounds. Shout out to Royal Palm Shuffleboard, Jonathan Schnapp, Ashley Albert, the whole crew.
Excellent.
Of course, I go both ways. I am a big bocce guy and I am a shuffleboard guy, but come on, I'm won 4 championships. We all know this. This is my history about me. We all know this. It is written in the sky.
But when you have the constellation of biscuits in shuffleboard, your strategy isn't necessarily to get the most points. That's when you really start to play around with targeting the other biscuits.
Exactly.
In the kitchen, right? Is that
Yeah.
proper shuffleboard parlance?
In shuffleboard, you don't want to end up in the back -10 area, so you don't want to set yourself up for failure.
So take note, bocce ball players. Target other people's balls. Don't just go for that.
I like
just
that
like
shot.
that.
Oh
did
my
that
goodness.
Bocce put them 3 in?
I think they got
We'll
2,
see.
at least 2 potentially. Alex with some big shots here. You really love to see the.
Oh, they've already got a little
Capitan.
celebratory dance going on over there. It's the double finger piece down.
And they're having a fun time here.
They're creeping.
really dipping.
Oh, disappointed with a 1.
And
That's a good one. That's a good one.
We're probably going to get a shot of Nick's socks eventually, but mid-high black socks, the only anything other than low socks.
You know, he'd almost be like a Chicago bocce ninja if it weren't for the khakis. He seems like he'd be a guy that's light on his feet. He'd have good ninja skills.
He's nimble for sure.
Nimble,
And,
the nimble
You're not
ninja.
going to like the look of that shot there. It's not going to prove our ninja prowess, but
No, that didn't live up to the reputation we just offered him.
he seems like one of those kids growing up that would run around a lot.
Yeah,
You know, probably in circles. Beautiful shot there.
Look at that posture, though. Like, look at how straight his back is. Like, what a hinge. Ooh, push it a little bit more.
Shot. It's
That looks
gonna
like
be
red to me.
real
That is 1
close.
red. Very nice shot, Mr. Nick. No, that was Alex, right? Who got that last shot? That was Alex, right?
I think that was Sir Nick.
That was Nick. Wonderful.
That was Sir Nick, and you see he's fired up right now after that. He needed a big shot there.
And here's Drew. They're having a little moment, taking their time. No need to rush these things. This is a pretty critical shot here. Doesn't quite take that high slope there.
Shout out to my neighbors who just got 2 lab puppies.
Oh, so you are the proud neighbor.
Dog uncle, or I'm known as a dunkle.
Oh, a dunkle. You know, nothing like a dunkle. Like, very reliable. Like, you
They don't got to be there all the
do
time.
you have a dog?
I've had dogs in the past.
But
Now I'm a
you don't
kitty
have
cat dad.
Oh, you're cat dad. I recently became a cat dad myself.
What's
I'm
the
a-
biggest difference between
The
two?
nocturnal
Yeah.
cat. When I
Alex
feel something heavy
missed.
moving on my head at 4 in the morning, I know it's a cat now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
like I'm talking my cat.
They
bounces off
want to
my
knock
head.
stuff. If it is upright, they will let you know that it is no longer upright and it is now on its side.
I wish I had the imagination of my cat, though. Like, they'll hunt anything that moves. A shadow. Like, that is...
Laser pointer's been big for
Oh,
me.
laser pointers. Oh, we had a projector. We
Alex
must-
is going to miss that.
Oh, what do we got here?
So Keithan with a big
We'll
chance
talk
to
about
get
cats in a
multiple
second
points.
here, folks.
Nimble like a cat, Keithan is. And here's a big shot coming up for
Right.
green. The Gabas need
Harness
this,
your
but it
bocce
does look
spirit
short.
animal.
You heard Nick call it
Ooh,
out.
that's that trip? What is...
I don't think it's short. I think that's going to
that's
be
in. That's going to be 2 green.
Big shot, big shot.
That was huge.
Nick, a big smack talker. Have you ever
You know,
known that to be a part of your personality?
I have. He's never made me cry before, but he's definitely gotten in my head when I played against him. But he's really nice off the court, which makes up for all the asshole things he says to me when we're playing. But, you know, I get that that's part of it. I get that nice people
Off
can...
the court, one of the nicest people.
I get that nice people want to win championships.
He was the first person to run up to me and rub my elbow with his elbow.
Oh, the weenus on weenus.
Weenie on weenie.
Weenie on
And this is
weenie.
sponsored by, of course, Old Country Buffet, where they are offering chess with every pancake you order, a free chess board.
And,
So you play chess with your family.
And complimentary shareable appetizers. And waivers, so if you get sick, you'll come back.
Yeah, you can share anything you want. That's a nice shot by Green. Gabagool, as you see, starting to find a rhythm, slowly but surely.
Gabagool is brought to you by Season 5 of The Sopranos. No spoilers.
No spoilers, but Steve Buscemi, he's in it,
No.
if you know what I mean.
Oh, man. They brought the lips in to Sopranos.
Let's talk. You know what? If you didn't watch Sopranos by the night, shame on
No,
fucking you.
I'm on Season 5. That's why I made that
And
pun.
here's, Chris, I'm going to spoil Sopranos.
No,
over-
don't spoil any Sopranos for me right now.
Steve, you met Steve Buscemi, right?
No, we have not met Steve Buscemi.
Sorry,
yet.
I was just going to ask you. It's telling guest
That's
stars.
okay.
a
You know
spoiler.
what? It's not a spoiler. I'm looking forward to it. So.
They showed his picture, though, didn't they? Didn't they lead reference to his? You weren't paying attention.
I wasn't paying
because
attention. Oh, but you know what? You're right. What is this? A 2004 when it ended? I should
Yeah,
get my shit
look,
together by now.
No. I'm on the fence if you have the ability.
But you know
what's the
okay.
half-life? 15 years?
Yes. But
Here
you're like,
you have one red right now, real quick.
Red, green, red, right? Correct.
Alex just making sure if he's got a potential to get 2 here.
I thought there would be way more Game of Thrones bocce names.
We're
But
tired of it.
There really aren't. I guess, you know, if people burned out from Game of Thrones, was it really
That looks
really that much
nice,
work on the
but
viewers? That was a nice shot right there, but it did
Breaking.
not get it in as well as it should have been.
He's got another chance here. Shout out Alicia Harvey, Bridge 410 Events, guys. Still doing it live.
Hi, Alicia.
One of the best in the business. You want to do a cool event safely? Well, we can take care of you here. Ooh!
Alicia will take care of your event.
Interesting shot here. Almost got the 2, but it's just going to stay 1. You can see he tried to spray it out and get a potential of 3. Taking risks like that, not always the worst thing in the world when you don't got a bad thing that can happen against you besides losing a point.
I mean, losing, you drink the same beer after you lose.
You drink the same beer.
I think you might win a nice...
You put back on the same pants when you lose.
Right. This frame is brought to you by bartenders of Royal Palms. Accidentally getting you hammered on the first date since 2018. Royal Palms bartenders.
I'll say, shout out Berg, shout out Sekou. Let's give it to Buddy. Let's give it to Dave Sartoris, who's around here. One of the best in the business. If you know Dave, you know he's special.
I remember the first shot I got from, what's his name? It's almost an abbreviation. It's a nickname.
JK, I
JK.
bet.
That's
JK
the one.
KJ.
What a
Shout
stud.
out my best bud, JK. One of the best KJs in the business.
Such a nice guy.
What kind of shot did you get?
He gave me the house fireball, actually.
Ooh, yeah.
The in-house made fireball.
All uniquely made liquors there.
I mean,
it was like real pepper. You know, it had a real kick to it.
Very
Nick
memorable.
A miss here, and that's going to hurt their cause. But they are up 3-7-4.
Yeah, that was a big miss there. That's
Linda's looking pretty good here early on.
Do you think he's going to try and push the Polino back here?
Nick with another shot.
A little bit there.
Still, you got to consider that a miss. Spraying your ball way to the left, and it's still 2 green.
I don't think it's in a situation where you want to push it back too much. I think that might have been a miss, not an intentional go for the Polino there.
And you see that front green acting as a blocker. Alex is going to
play he plays that down really nice. It's going to drip a little bit too much, though.
Eliminates 1, but they got 2 more balls. Drew here first. See that backhand release off the wall.
It's going to drip in there. Oh, that might not. That's still the same. Same outcome. Great shot. Still outcome. Did I just hear the down and back timer?
I thought I did. It could have been from another court. Who knows?
I think that was ours. Wow, look at that go.
Oh,
he's going to push it back.
Goodness.
Oh, my God.
We got a 3-peat.
He set himself up for a very nice 3 there. That's a great diet casino, as we like to call it.
7-7 for down and back.
I like to call it a triple patty supreme or a diet casino.
Disgusting shot right there.
Greasy,
and that's the type of shot you're going to see from
greasy
Keithan.
triple patty. We've just had word from our ref, Matthew, that we are going down and back now, folks. Down and back, final 2 frames. Final 2 frames.
7-7, 7th Heaven. Shout out to 7th Heaven, now streaming on Hulu, guys. We love wholesome family, a little bit of Christian comedy.
I don't know about that dad, though, in that movie, though.
No, it's bad. It's bad. Don't look into it.
That dad's got weird vibes.
Don't look into it. I edit the dad out of all of my viewings.
Yeah,
Stephen Collins.
Yeah, put somebody else's face in the dad's face for 7th Heaven, and I might give it a couple watches.
Yeah, maybe like the Beetlejuice or something.
Yeah. Michael Keaton in place of the dad from 7th Heaven, I think. Yeah.
That's a wholesome dad.
That's a wholesome dad.
Big round here, of course, the start of the down and back. We got 2 more frames left. 7-7. Anybody can technically win. Tie game.
Nikki with the top shot. That's going to have the speed to drip right in there. Nice shot. Well done.
That was nice. That was
crucial. It is not easy to get that shot in a semifinal.
And it's going to force Drew to probably come at it from the left rather than mess around with the right.
That's pressure on pressure right there.
This is frightening, I hear.
Yeah, people are scared. People are scared of this game right now.
We're going to see it. Drew's kind of coming at it straight ahead, just going to try to maybe nudge off his own ball. Really nice.
Shot.
That's 2. I got 2 pairs. Look at those, right next to each other.
It's a very volatile setup right now, though. Any ball can really change this whole constellation. So
I love a geometrically appeasing image right there.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
right there, the 2 greens and the 2 reds.
Almost like a Rorschach, but you look at a bocce ball constellation.
What are you seeing right now when you look over there?
Just balls, man.
I see balls.
Lots of balls.
I see dead balls, which of course is Haley Joel Osment. We're gonna get Haley Joel in this next season.
Haley Joel, yeah.
We heard he goes to Royal Palms, Brooklyn. Actually,
this break is brought. Oh, really? I was gonna say the segment is brought to you by Where is Haley Joel Osment? But apparently
he's apparently in Brooklyn.
He's shuffling. He's shuffling. That was a great shot. I think that might limit him to 2.
You know, I'm a little surprised he went that shot.
That looks like still 2. He's gonna have to take the high ground.
Of course, you don't want to smash all the time.
No, you don't want to break out that Polino too much.
But now he's forced to get a really tough shot here.
Yeah, he's going for, oh, beautiful shot. Oh, I thought it would drip down a little bit more there. I thought it would drip down. I like his strategy, though. Bring your balls, your established balls down a little bit more down the slope.
We're about to see. It might still be too green.
Did it make a move on that top red ball there?
2 green. They might just take this here.
Barely 2. Nice measurement.
And that's a rare thing with 2 balls left that you just say, hey, I'm good. Going into the last frame with the 2-point lead, you got to feel good about that.
This is a great down of the down and back.
And that's the thing about
I like down and back too because everybody kind of relaxes. You take your time a little bit more. You have your rhythm of the game going. Down and back is your time where you really have to, zone in on.
I'm surprised they're going for this one, but.
Oh no! Oh!
That's close. Still 2 green, Matt says.
That's what you got to be careful for. You don't want to push those reds down.
So you got 1 ball left. You don't have another ball to fix it. You make what you make. You reap what you sow here. As you see, Drew's getting a closer look here. I think he's encouraging Keithan to throw it.
I don't know, man. They are 7-7 right now. I take the point going into the final frame and just play some quality defense.
As the cool part of
like
night
that release.
gears up.
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh! That's the type of shot that tells me he wants to win this tonight.
That'll make your bubs bounce.
I'll measure anything.
They're gonna. Oh, they're taking it. No measure necessary. That's 3.
All right.
Huge points going to the last frame.
What a beautiful down of the down and back. And I'm going to go ahead and plug our down and back here. This down and back is brought to you by Quarters. I need to do laundry for my interview tomorrow, so I could use some quarters.
Chris could use any quarters, guys.
Quarters,
whatever
folks.
you got.
I could use some quarters. All right, here we are for the final frame. The back of the down and back. It is 10-7.
I can't get over
green.
that last shot by Keith. That was unbelievable.
You know, there's something about that release.
Yeah, final frame.
When that release happened, I just knew. You just know sometimes.
Okay, a little bit of trail.
Great start.
But if anybody can do it, it is Nick and Alex here. Some heat-seeking, challenging type of players.
Get moving a little bit.
That's a big miss on your first shot, no doubt about it. He knows it.
He's trying to be delicate with the slope, which I understand.
Let's see here, a little bit risky.
Yeah, he didn't set
I'll tell you what,
really
you need 3 here. That's not going to be a good start. Alex is really in a hole here, but all he's really got to do is get 1 in.
Is he in a position where he can get a good look at the bocce on the green there to try and put himself up for 4?
You know, it looks like if he was going to do that, he'd have to go real right, which is an uncomfortable place to be, obviously, for a heat-seeking ball. 'Cause he's got to get over that second green or second red one right there.
It's a very specific toss, but Jimmy, if I think anybody can do it, it's Alex.
I tell you what, I do not doubt his abilities here. Just missed it. It's going to be interesting and very hard to get through.
That's okay. If they can hold him to 1 here, they'll lose. That's the last frame.
You're not wrong.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
And you hear Alex is calling for a major hit. And the one thing in bocce you don't read about is if you hit that Polino out, that little yellow halo ball, you will redo that frame. So what he's trying to do here is hit it as hard as he can, knock it out, restart this last frame.
I've had the pleasure of playing with Alex. He is very fond of the volo. I believe that's definitely in his wheelhouse here.
This is going to be unbelievable if he lands this.
Oh!
This is it.
That's what you wanted, though. That's the aggressiveness you wanted.
The
And that
speed
is
was
game,
there,
folks.
just missed it. Incredible game. You see the respect here. These players love each other. Great
There it
fucking
is.
game.
We
And I'm
have-
sorry about that F-bomb, but this is, of course, sponsored.
You know what this
by
means? Hold on, Gabagools versus Mistresses. This is gonna be hot.
incredible
It's
matchup.
gonna be hot. Do you want to give a word for our sponsors, our
Yeah,
official
no,
sponsors?
I just wanted to apologize for swearing in general, but we're gonna send it out to Patty.
Gabagools, once my foes, now my friends. 7-7. You got 2 in. Caved in. You're throwing that third ball. Deal breaker right there. What were you thinking?
You gotta go aggressive in a game like this.
Aggressive.
Semifinals. Alex is a great player. Nick's a great player. Gotta go for it. Gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Medium wrist shot. Gotta drop it where
Yeah.
you need
I
to.
think the angle was there for you to shoot for it, hit the Polina and or the R ball, and we'd be good.
I had that read. I had that shot before. It felt like it was gonna drop, so I took it.
Yeah, you guys killed it there. Was this your best matchup tonight?
Our first game was pretty close. However, I don't know if we were down. What were we down? 1-6 here? 2-6. After the casino, we knew we had to like kind of turn some things around a little bit and chip away and get back into it.
I
And,
had to reset the mentality.
when we reset, we got some momentum back and hit some shots. And
Cubs or White Sox?
Cubs.
Cubs.
He's an
God
A's.
damn,
No,
thank
he's
God.
an Athletics fan. He's an A's fan. He's an A's fan.
You guys, oh, is that right? All right, you guys did a great job tonight. Congratulations. Keep it going.
Okay, now the awkward part where one of us.
Well, you are the. No, you're the higher.
Welcome back, everybody, to American Bocce Company's Thursday night playoffs, brought to you by oddballsports.tv. Thank you very much to Shuffle.io and Teddy Waffles for putting on the show tonight for all you folks back home. We got our championship, Jimmy.
We sure do. We got a good one coming up here.
Who do we got coming up here? Who's our...
We got, of course, the Gabagools, which are... I could talk about everything they've done. How many MVPs?
Dude, I didn't think they... I mean, this is just me, but I didn't think they'd be in the championship tonight, but here they are.
You know, I know this season early on, maybe you didn't lock them in, but they've really proven that they have the wherewithal and just the ability to withstand. They just beat. Let me remind you, they just beat.
They just beat. Dude, I love that so much. Yes.
Of American Bocce.
They just beat the owner of American Bocce Company, Alex.
It'd be like beating James Naismith at basketball, which of course was a baller.
And you know what? They even got Nick to... Oh, take it away. Here we go, Mr. Matt.
I didn't really consider this.
Let's do it. We're going to do a Fernet shot here to start off this game.
This championship is brought to you by Fernet. Fernet Branca, the bartender's handshake.
It's Mentha. I like it
Is
better
it the
than
Mentha?
the other one. There's no doubt. What's the other one? Branca?
There's Branca and Mentha.
It's one of the two, you have to imagine. And thank
Oh,
you,
here he is sliding on over.
Daniel Spomer. And
Mr. Reverend Daniel Spomer, sharing the goods.
Just an incredible night here. The stars are out, and they're all on the court. Gone in 60 seconds.
All right, there's the, as is tradition, this is the championship toast of Fernet. Cheers, everybody.
To everyone. This is going to be a great match.
Who do you have? Do you have the Gabagools or the Mistresses?
Gun to my head, pull the trigger. Gun to my head. I'm saying, you know what? I'm saying I think the Gaba's got an extra edge tonight. They seem loose, but you know, both of them, they're subtle guys. They're very concise. I think they're just, you know, there's a little bit more variability.
And
you have a sub there. Sub magic, is it a thing that exists? I don't know if you've ever had a sub that you've won a championship.
Oh,
with.
I have experienced the sub magic. I have been the sub magic, and then I've received the sub magic as well. And also for brand's sake, I hope that ABC, represented by Gabagools over here, have at least a good run. Oh, they're talking about who is the higher seed.
Just making sure
that makes them
they
the home
start
team,
again.
and that gives them the Polino privileges.
This is real, baby!
And here we go. Here we go. Here's the first toss.
Gabagools are the 4 seed, so they get to lead it off, and you see Keithan figuring it out.
Is it Keaton or Keithan? I'm such an idiot, Keithan.
McD following it up.
Instead of nutmeg, I grate a blanket.
Wow. So finessable.
McDiesel, they call her. Of course, this game is 1st to 16. We're taking a halftime at
There will
8.
there will be a halftime break for this game, indeed. Thank you, Jimmy, for clarifying that for the folks back home.
Now, do you prefer a game to 16, or do you like a best 2 out of 3 to 12?
The more bocce, the better. I thought that was going to hit that back one.
It's close.
I thought for sure I was going to back bocce into that red.
You know, you see the mass. Everyone's keeping it safe here, finding a way to prevail in this horrid time we live in, but yet we have fun games like this, and Keithan almost hits it.
If Lightfoot was here, she'd be drinking with the rest of us, having fun.
She'd be light at her feet. She'd be dancing, and we would say,
baby.
you need to leave, and you need to change the system you've created.
Weird.
But you can dance.
What is the etymology of Lightfoot?
Oh, I can only imagine where it came from. McD again.
Oh my God.
She doesn't even go here, as they say, and I'm just
and as far as
regurgitating lines.
And just as far as for those who aren't familiar with ABC, subs are one of the most important things of the game.
You see the mistress.
Mellow
there just
Mike
coming
not
out.
feeling so mellow after he was distracted by somebody in the background. But responds with a beautiful toss. It's going to drip down. He's still got the red, I think.
You know, the thing is, right now, it's barely one red, and Mike is a very adventurous player, so I'm interested to see if he's going to try to redo that mistake.
He is a rather adventurous fellow. That's going to be nice. Is that going to be in there?
Not
My
quite,
goodness.
I don't think.
I think that might be too.
Close. You know what?
Takes
I think
away
he
the
might have hit
closeness.
that one in.
That's the green that I'm worried about right there. That's one. That's one. That's a nice one. That's a very nice one.
You know,
and that's the first frame, folks. And the first frame is brought to you by air conditioning. Air conditioning. Turn it down. Take off your pants. AC, baby.
You gotta turn it down. Do you Rob? What is your situation like? You got an AC unit? You got?
So
AC?
we have a small place right now, but we lucked out with in-unit AC. So we keep that shit. Sorry for swearing, folks. We keep that stuff going. We have pets too, so we like the AC to continually be.
Of course, you gotta keep your cats cold.
Right. Oh, gotta keep those cats cool, baby.
McD here, leading it off. You see they get the 1-0 lead. If you're going into a championship, you just don't want to be behind. And of course, one isn't many, but
I'm also not a great person if you're playing the opponents here that just threw the ball. You don't want to give them the Polino.
That's pretty. You know what? You see a shot like that, guys. It is about, 9.5 to 12 inches away, but it's in front of the Polino. As Dave Sartorsha said, it's a great ball.
Quality obstacle.
Like you mentioned earlier, it's
mask
it's
up, mask up.
It's in front of it. Big second shot from Keith, and he's had some big ones tonight. It's early, but you want to set a tone. That's exactly what that blocker does, though. It gets in your head.
That was a
a nick. A New York nick. And you got a big look at this blocking area. You really just have to.
That's got the speed. I like that speed a lot. That's gonna get in there for that one green.
That's a really, really tough shot.
That's
I want everyone to know right now that shot is what bocce is about.
That was some championship quality
he was
bocce
blocked.
right there.
Correct. He's completely blocked, but what he finds a way is to curl around it.
Ooh,
And
that
look
didn't
at
do
that.
that. Do you see that? That didn't nearly as much as I thought it would. That was a powerful shot.
And 2 green right now.
Brushed it. Oh, he's probably gonna knock that out. That's sailed away a little bit from him there. That's okay. McD with the final shot for red here for the mistresses, the mistry.
Having a big shot like that can kind of get into the head of your opponents too.
Well, that's why it's the team game still with 2-on-2. You have your teammate to pick you up, just like Wow. You just saw that live, folks. That was real.
We're gonna have to think about that one for a while.
Do you want to take a drink about that one?
I'm taking a drink about that one. I'm gonna take a walk about that one.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
take a
guys,
quick
we're
drink
going
about
off
that
mic for a
one.
second. That was filthy. Split the two. Get in the back. What are you doing, dance? We of course have thousands of people trying to get on camera right now, and we just have to accept it.
What a shot!
Look at that!
What a shot!
On the back wall. And they have another ball. They got another ball to get another chance at getting 2 here.
This 2 would be huge.
This has been an incredible frame. This has been a frame you're going to want to
Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Oh my God! This frame brought to you by that last shot. What a beaut. What a beaut.
That entire frame is what bocce is. I would love to hit the bookmark section of this. Hit the star.
That was your money's worth as a player and viewer right there. Absolutely.
Back and forth. back and forth. I mean, hitting big shots like that is what it's all about. Taking the big risk like that. There was a lot of ways that frame could have went.
Also, can we talk about how the Keithan's koozie that he has right now
This section is called Keithan's koozie.
It doesn't fit the size of the drink he's drinking right now. I don't think I don't feel like it affects his play quite so much.
Yeah.
Actually, at all. It looks like.
That's a great shot to lead it off.
But he does have a oversized koozie for the beverage he's drinking.
Let's talk about that koozie. So that koozie is probably for a standard 12 to 16 ouncer.
You know, they really
preferably 12.
Absolutely. And I feel like they've come out with more koozies lately for the White Claw. I mean, why wouldn't they? I think I actually saw somebody with a Yeti White Claw koozie earlier.
Nice shot by
Really
McD.
stepping up again. So excellent shot from McD.
You're right. I have seen those thinner koozies. I think they've had to really push out more of those thin koozies lately.
There was a small crisis in between the production of those koozies for people who whose White Claws were going warm faster than they could drink them. Wow, what a ball.
That's what Drew does.
You know, that's a special, but like I said, anything's possible in this court. They can definitely overlap that eclipsed Polino.
That's a pretty shot.
It was very pretty.
The blow it up man.
You know, he loves that play, Mellow Mike, on the mistresses. He loves to go aggressive, but he's been missing those tonight.
Do you think he's relying on McD to be the more subtle player? Because compliments.
I don't think he's relying on her. I think he's trying to be the aggressive ball while she's the close ball. So I think if anything, they're going for the multiple points right now. They're not going just for one or two.
Yeah. It's hard in a game to 16. It really is endurance. You don't want to.
You know, she's got the high ground. What a release. That's going to be right in there. Look at that. Looks slightly green still. That is one green still.
So as Matt has said, it's one green right now. A chance to go up 4-1. You got to take the opportunity. They've been playing risky. I mentioned earlier they're very concise and slow, but they've been taking big risk shots.
It's been working out for him as well. A lot of back spin on that one.
Oh, shit.
What a ball. My goodness, that's going to be
close.
one green. That's going to be
real. I think this is going to be
Ooh, that
two.
might be two.
I think this is two here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, between the legs.
Just one by a hair. By 2 inches, he says.
Only
So
one.
got a chance. Sometimes you always forget about that last ball, huh, Chris?
When I'm reffing, I forget about that last ball sometimes. Oh no!
Holy shit.
It's still going to be one. Does that feel like a missed opportunity to you?
No. That's, at this point, I know I was talking about players being aggressive and going for multiple points, but if you can take the frame in the championship, you can go frame by frame, baby, and you are on your way to some hardware at the end of that night. This night. Right
That's
now.
real true. You just got to focus on each frame. Forget the last one and focus on the next one.
Also, the audience energy right now is really excellent. Like I said, lots of champions watching right now. Lots of seasoned bocce ball players. Great energy. Also very social distance and masked, might I add.
Shout out Baby Varga coming out next month.
Ooh.
We got great babies on the way here.
Oh,
babies
dude,
that have
Billy
come out
D.
recently.
Dub
Billy
Dubs,
D.
William Watts.
Young Watts. We got multiple Watts here. In the bocce world. Our players are fertile. What else do you want to hear?
We're building a religion here of bocce ball.
And guess what? Bocce makes them
Not as close as it
freaking
looks.
happy.
Green's in.
No, bocce transcends into real life, folks. Bocce transcends.
One green.
You can tell a lot about a
3-1.
player by the way they play bocce, by their attitude.
McD.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
If you're red, Mike is a blowed up type of player. What do you do?
Looks he's going for the underhand roll here. No, he switches it up.
Not quite.
They've got him surrounded, but still one green. That first one holds up.
This is the beauty of bocce ball here. 4 shots in. Look how far off we are.
That might, if that doesn't hit it, it might sail in there. Ooh, that's close, but it's that first green still holds up. Who threw that first green? Was that Keithan or Drew?
I know Keithan has been leading it off.
I think, yeah, you're right. That was Keithan's first ball. Can't believe that one held up. Look at how much space is in there.
A little bit of curl.
Ooh, now they're nervous. They don't want to give up that
If
that
you're
1
watching,
point.
viewers at home, I want to give a shout out to Christy G and, of course, Jesse Morris and all the other amazing bocce ball players out there. Take notice of the way their hands are kind of curling. You see Drew right here. You put a little bit of right to left on it. They're a little backhand.
What a shot. That's right in there.
Oh!
Ooh, baby.
That is nice!
That's what I'm talking about.
Kissed by a fucking rose. And then this is sponsored by, of course, Seal.
This is sponsored by Seal. Is it Seal or is it a... I was going to say a really mean joke about Seal.
6-1.
Let's keep...
What I want from you is to say that joke on the air, because that was 3 green. That's a huge frame.
Is it Seal
The
or is it a
Gabagools are going up
Chicago
6-1.
Road in December?
That's
Seal.
a good joke.
You know, like the marks on his face. It's like a... Yeah,
He's brought it up.
You were the one that condoned this joke just now. I'm blaming,
wanted to
if this
hear
comes back to me, I'm coming after you. On
We
this
got
one.
Heidi Klum on the line here, and she's gonna put you to work. Chris is canceled.
Broadcasting debut.
It was 3 hours while it lasted.
It was not funny.
You see 6-1 here, guys. It's a championship. Anything can happen, but red needs a point here. No other way to put it.
No, she's gonna play that down wall, and that's actually a pretty smart move.
That's in.
Sometimes that's enough.
The wall sometimes can freak you out, but it's also your best friend. That's in there. Great ball. Quality wall ball, quality wall ball.
Quality Will Kaiser ball.
Ooh, a little too much reverb.
Sometimes you get
there.
excited off the walls, and as you know,
Like Michael Jackson.
You get too excited like Michael Jackson.
Off the wall, baby.
Wow.
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. If you're throwing once and you just miss it, the best thing you can do is throw again. Slight adjustments.
I like doing the reload. If I have like a near miss, I still have that line fresh. I like to go one after the other. Well, that's gonna sit right in front of that red there. Very nice, very nice.
Drew is in it right
This
now.
is we got ourselves a classic frame here. Nothing too complicated. It's like it's just putting your ball in front of the other.
The blow it up king, Ukrainian maniac. Oh!
See, that's gonna sit for now, but that's a great target for the final green ball here.
That's a big shot. But you know what? It's too bad. that
Drew's trying to encourage him to take the high ground for the shot, but he prefers the low ground for the shot.
They've been communicating really well with each other.
They have been getting very nice chats.
Big shot here. It's curling though.
Oh!
It's red.
That is
It
very
one
measurable.
red.
What a measure. Pressure's on the ref. Pressure's on the ref.
Listen to me. It's one red. One
Triple
red by
measure.
quarter inch.
Oh, he calls it the red. Or the green. My bad. He calls it the green.
You did double measure on purpose. You knew what it was the first time.
All right.
And we
Here are.
encourage barbing with the
7
refs
to-
here. It is
7 to 1.
1.
This frame is brought to you by Visor Mike. His name is Mike. He wears a visor. Visor Mike. Where are you, buddy?
7-1.
Anyway,
This is a big lead.
it's been a lot of close points.
Do you want to give a
But,
shout out to anybody right now?
Anybody in particular? Oh, I'd love to give a shout out. Thanks for asking. To Bryce and Lolo. They were supposed to play this evening, but Bryce was coming down with some symptoms, so he made the very wise and choice to stay out for the evening. And that says a lot about the bocce culture we have here, folks. We are still in the pandemic, and we're looking out for each other, so we are abiding by all social distancing rules. And If you're feeling sick, anywhere you go, just stay home, folks. No need to risk it. Bocce will still be here when you come back. Am I right?
Big shot. You couldn't be more right.
If you're feeling sick, stay home. In the meantime, win a Bocce championship.
You know, you're not going to find another place in the Midwest that's doing it like American Bocce.
Yo, dude, I went on a road trip recently to the West Coast, and I went to a lot of cities. And I got to tell you, as far as masks and stuff, Chicago is A+. We're killing it. We are setting an example for the rest of the world here, I hope.
You got to take it seriously out there, folks.
Absolutely.
I know some people may be getting tired and frustrated, and I feel the sentiments. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, you got to think about other people than yourself.
Exactly, man. That just brings me to the point that I'm just grateful to be here broadcasting this right now. At any moment, all of this could go away again, and we could be back to quarantining. But in the meantime, here we are doing our best. And
we're privileged people.
We are privileged people.
We understand that, and we're having fun out here, and I couldn't be more happy to be here. Just be watching this competitive spirit, which
see faces like I haven't seen you since 2019, man. It's been a while. Since you had a beard and much longer hair.
I was much different back then. I was in high school the last time you saw me.
Oh man.
I was listening to My Chemical Romance on A Day to Remember when the last time you saw me.
Oh man, I think you were really jamming on The Used.
I was, yeah, just for a moment though, just for a moment.
That's The Used though. They're used up for a couple songs. And,
you know what? I'm more of a red jumpsuit apparatus.
That's gonna be
that one's gonna roll.
That's a hot shot right there, folks.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That type of frame, it's not good out of green, but you have a 6-point lead. But look, Mike and McD, the Mistress team, they need a few points.
They complement each other really well. They play really good as a team together. Their chemistry is unbelievable. Looks like they're just trying to scrounge out a couple points here.
You gotta get
before we go to half. That's really important to have a confident score.
We'll do a quick break it. First team gets the 8 points, of course. That's close.
That's a really big second ball right there. That's really measurable. That first ball's definitely in, obviously, but that second ball.
Yes, I cannot confirm. Let me check the over.
He's gonna. Our ref is gonna take a gander here.
We're working on it.
I just wait it out and take the red one away once the frame is over. That's gonna be 2.
Oh,
that's gonna be 2, and definitely 2.
Much needed from McD. Is there a chance here?
Oh my God! Wow! Whoa!
No way. 2, 3. We have a measure for a casino here.
Did you see that? How he just dropped that in? That could have pushed the green right in there for the 1. That is a casino, folks. All right, folks. This casino is brought to you by Whiskey Breath. Smell it under your mask. Whiskey Breath.
That was nutty.
This is a shout out to Danko, sitting over there, laughing it up, not in the championship. Danko.
Have you seen Danko's calves recently? Unbelievably toned. I have to think that he used the calves of maybe a 19-year-old gymnast from Ukraine.
Oh my God. You know, when I usually look at people in the eyes when I talk to them, but with Danko, I look right at the calves, man.
Straight to the calves.
Can you meet my eyes, please, sir? I know the calves are there.
That's a huge. I just want to reiterate, guys. A casino is a grand salami. It's the biggest thing you can do in bocce, and right there, that's a game that keeps them in the game.
The 4 points coming from 1 to 7, when all Gabagools had to do was get 1 to bring it to half. 5 to 7, that is huge.
They're on the hinge of halftime. They're at 7, almost at 8. To get 5, to lose this frame is huge.
For all we know, the mistresses could bring it up to half on their own.
It's the biggest thing you can do. Interesting here, Chris. You have
that's pretty even. Hold on 1 second, Jimmy.
Tight shot here.
What did he call that? He called that 1 green?
I would call that 1 green.
That looks like 1 green to me. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you got it pretty blocked up here. So what you have here, folks, is a deep shot. It's blocked up. You got a few angles. You can either go way left, way right, or do what McDee's doing.
Is she going to target the green ball there? She's going to try and target that green ball. Ooh.
you can always use your other balls as backboards. It doesn't have to necessarily be your own ball, but
No.
McD just missed that one, which is rare.
That was a little too much sauce on that one. For this court, you really gotta tame the dragon. Oh! That was some. That's what I call ready reffing, ready to snake that baby out of there before it's back. Well, but fortunately, it made contact with the green, and it is 1 red. Actually, yes, 1 red.
It's exactly what you want.
Is that 1 red or 2 red, do you think?
Right now, I'm thinking 1 red. Or we're just going to see. Matt's calling 1 red. Oh!
Still 1 red.
A lot of opportunity here. It is still 1 red. So Keithan gets the shot again, but he's got the line now. But is that ball in the way of the line?
They've been dripping him in pretty easily. If he can make contact with that green, I think he can push it in there really well.
Keithan, big shot here.
It looks like it's going to be under it a little bit. Yay! That was unexpected.
Oh.
Very unexpected. That is a great constellation. Red is still in, however.
Incredible shot. And you see 3 balls that are probably within 1.5 inches of each other.
That's very close. You know, they always say X game, like whatever game is a game of inches. Is there a game that's not a game of inches? Like, is basketball a game of inches?
Layups are for baskets.
No, a game of inches. We're talking about, is there any game that's not a game of inches?
That's okay. No harm.
Maybe basketball? Pictionary is not a game of inches.
Balderdash. 7-6, guys. We're still playing here. We're not quite at halftime. Big comeback here. The mistresses of the dark. And we actually have Mike's wife of
yes.
nigh upon, I think they've been dating for 28 years. I'm talking about Mike and Lily's marriage. And
I don't know enough about that.
They are been together for a long time.
I think they have
Mick D's in the picture.
They got a nice vacation spot in Jackson Hole where they've been hanging out lately. Great place to quarantine.
If you want to go anywhere, you want to go to Jackson Hole.
You gotta get yourself to Jackson Hole.
Keithan here, big shot. Gotta stop the bleeding here, so to say. Follows the lead of the red, but I don't think that was the right shot. Sometimes your eye is drawn to that first shot you see, so you hit that first one, but it's not the right shot.
I've also just received word that I've been pronouncing the name of one of our champions here wrong. It's Keithan. What a shot.
That's a huge shot.
And for the record, you've been pronouncing it right the whole time. I'm the asshole that's been missing it.
Hey, you're doing a great job.
Thanks, Jimmy. Ooh.
Nice shot there by Drew, but you see sometimes you're accurate, but you don't have that speed, and it's just as bad a problem as it was before that ball.
That's even worse. You're right. That's even worse of a setup than for the next shot here. I like that toss. You know what? Keep it close. Still got plenty of bocce to play here.
No one's updated me with the Blazers score in a while. Oh, geez, this is 84-82. Big miss, but close.
All right, this is where McD Viper strikes. Let's see if the mistress. Let's see if the mistresses here can take it to halftime.
They've been very confident in each other. You see, great communication. They're good friends. Mike's going for it.
Get some legs!
With how vascular Mike's arms are, you think he'd give it a little more toss there.
Oh boy, got veins. A little bit more mustard.
Oh, go, baby!
You know?
That was the trajectory. We sure do have a ball game.
The thing I saw there was Mike changed his angle and then added speed. So, but it was the same shot.
You don't think he heard me when I talked about his veins, right?
You know what? I don't think he's gonna mind. I think he wants the attention.
It was
We
really
all
a compliment.
Want positive attention.
I've always wished I was a little more vascular. Like, what? Just a bunch of skin. Like, where's the veins, you know?
Let me see you pump some iron.
Yeah, I can see him coming through the jacket here a little bit.
Hey, I got meat in the sheets, and that, of course, I'm talking about my upper forearms. I'm a drummer. I have drummer muscle. I can hit that tom-tom until the night is done.
All right.
7-7.
All
This
right,
is as
here we are,
close as you can get to
7-7.
halftime,
Folks, we were 7-1 at one point, looking at a halftime
It
to
could
be
be
8-1.
0-0, as I hear from somebody. It's totally true.
Might as well be 0-0.
This is as good a championship as you can write up. 7-7, about to go into halftime. This is the last frame, but we appreciate everybody out there in YouTube world. I'm sure there's great comments coming in. So everyone just drop maybe your favorite Nicolas Cage movie in the comments real quick, just real quick.
Kathan with the nice first shot.
That was nice.
For Gabagools there.
Face Off is afoot.
But that's the thing, though. Is Nicolas Cage the best actor in the world or the worst actor in the world?
You know, he's definitely an actor, and you have to agree with that.
I like The Weatherman, personally.
How about The Family Man?
The Family Man with Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Don't forget the tartar sauce.
He's been in a lot of Man movies. Mandy, of course, another one. And you see, Mike is just a little bit off.
He's got to play that tiger a little bit more there. But otherwise, he's spot on. He's got the speed for it.
This is a dangerous position to give up a casino before the halftime. One of the worst things you can do.
That's a great ball.
Big
That's the
shot.
play right there. Well
Mike.
done. Mellow Mike coming up with a great shot there.
Great recovery.
That's
you see here, Green's got 3 shots.
That's the 8 right there. The next closest ball in is the. We're going to half after this, regardless. What is that sitting with?
That is a really nice shot. 1 Green.
Looks like 2. Looks like 2 green to me.
Wes's favorite movie is Con Air. For me,
Con Air
it's
with Nicolas
definitely
Cage?
Face Off. But Gone in 60 Seconds, shout out to anybody who appreciates
I don't
a
know,
good
man.
car.
Weatherman was
Well,
like not very. It's like all those Nicolas Cage movies are so noisy. I just like a nice, easy,
You want it
relaxing.
quiet. You want to be able to
Nicolas
enunciate
Cage
and
movie.
hear him. Not quite, but it's close.
Is that 3? That's 3. That's absolutely 3.
Holy cow. I think Matt just called out 2. I think he's got the front 2 green ones. So Keithan a chance to go a 3-point lead into the break.
I would definitely consider a measurement here for the casino if he can bring this one down a little bit more. That one is out. That one is
We
out.
got halftime here.
We had halftime with a 9-7 score.
You heard it. It's a great game. It's
Gabagool.
9-7 halftime. Gabagool's got the lead. I'm feeling good because I picked them, but at the same time, I want to see a great game through and through. We're feeling great here. We're glad you guys are here on YouTube. And Chef.io, once again, shout out to Trey Bomb, Kevin, the King Reedy, Teddy, Don't Call Me Spaghetti Waffles. Incredible night here, and we are just so glad you're here.
Pancakes or waffles?
He likes McGriddles, folks. He's a McGriddle guy.
We're feeling great, and I think we're going to do a small interview here with one of our Bocce faithfuls, one of the long-running ambassadors here, Patrick.
How do you pronounce his
All right,
last
Matty,
name,
how are we
Chris?
feeling so far?
I'm really excited about the
Doesn't matter right
shape
now.
of this game. We got a quick lead from the Gabagools, and then a nice push
Big
from
push.
Mistress in lockdown to get it close at the end. I love it.
How do we feel about this turnout?
I love to see the crowd. Big Bocce energy around the game. Big Bocce talents in the game. Big Bocce production of the game.
A lot of hardware out here right now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of hardware, a lot of hard bodies.
Yeah. Us included?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
correct, yes.
Yeah.
All right. How you feeling right now? Golf game, bocce game, go.
My bocce game is way ahead of my golf game. I wish I hit more confident shots on the golf course yesterday, but you know, than I did throwing tonight. That's all right. I'm here to ref. I'm here to have fun.
I see constant progress in both games, so I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you.
Yes. Who you got coming out of this? We're at 9-7. Who you got?
If we can see Drew and Keithan keep throwing that good first ball, we're going to
Agreed.
get a win out of them. If
Agreed.
Mike continues to be an agent of chaos for good,
coming out of the fucking
for
woodwork.
good, then we've got ourselves a real battle. I think it's going to come down to the bitter end. We're going to see both teams in double digits with a chance at the win, and the Gabagoles will come out on top.
That's right. So I'm going to be honest with you. I picked last night's winner. I picked Gabagools today.
Okay.
I don't want to pull for anybody, but it would be nice to come out 2 wins in a row, and then I'm going to play the lottery tomorrow.
All right, so if the Gabagoles win, and I give you a little like helping hand on that, do I get a taste of those lotto winnings?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I'm going to give you 4%.
4%? Oh, I was only going to ask for 2. That's great.
All right, guys, we're going back to you. Let's do this.
Thank you. We'll be
Here we are.
be
All
back
right,
soon.
excellent, folks. Here we are back at the intermission. What are you flavin' right now, my man?
I'm feeling like I can handle this for a few minutes if
Can you handle a second half of
yeah.
Bocce right now?
You just get the fuck out of here. I'm feeling great. This game is incredible. You're seeing everything. There was that one frame, I think it was the 3rd frame overall, where
We already have a comeback coming for us from
you knew it
in
was
the
going to
second
be
half of the
back
game.
and forth. You knew. There was no doubt that both these teams are on their money.
Like we said, everybody, there are lots of champions in the house tonight, lots of seasoned players, and both of these teams are not shy to taking down a top seed and
You gotta take
bringing
your
it home,
lumps.
and getting some swag and coming away with some hardware at the end of the night.
I think one of the hardest things it's just withstanding the championship night. There's a lot of distractions. You're around a lot of your friends, and you got to play between 3 and 4 matches.
It's really easy to have a good time in different ways, but when you're in the championship, you want to have a good time where you can win. So it's hard to balance the friends and the drinking and the atmosphere of the night and the summer and the good vibes. And it's hard to focus in and try and win a championship. So I give a lot of credit to these players tonight with all these cameras in front of them, with us talking about them in front of their faces. Yeah.
We're yelling about them in front of them, telling them all their
We're literally
their
talking
bad
about
things
what they're wearing.
doing, all their malfeasances, all their bad misconducts. We're making it sure that tonight we're going to let you know when you did something wrong.
Right.
But no, on a completely side note, these teams are great, and we're loving what we're watching. We're glad you're watching with us, Mom, Dad.
I've got
my brothers.
I've got mom and dads watching right now. Shout out to Tracy, Jake, Andrew, Sherry, Keely. Good to see you guys.
We love that you're here. We're gonna take a quick 2-minute break, and we really appreciate you being here. We'll be right back.
Yeah, you guys, stay tuned. The best is yet to come for Thursday Night Bocce. Brought to you by American Bocce Co. and oddballsports.tv and Teddy Waffles and Shuffle.io and crew. We got some more coming for you guys really soon. Thanks so much for watching. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of the Thursday Night Bocce American Bocce Company Championships. We have our score at 9-7 right now. Gabagools, 9-7, correct?
We sure are.
All right. How's it looking out there, Jimmy? What do you think about the second half?
You know, both teams are pretty loose, but it's going to be a fun finish. 9-7, first to 16. It's going to be weird.
All right, here goes the first Polino toss by Kathan. Kathan with the first shot as well.
You know what? If there's one thing I have not seen a lot tonight is that. Consistent shots that are almost halos, you know?
On the first ball especially.
We've seen a lot of misses on the first shot. I think it's the jitters. I'm not going to lie.
That championship jitters are a real thing. Like I was saying, once you, as long as you're enjoying yourself, you're going to be great.
That looks like a nice shot, but maybe a little short. Go Blazers, by the way, guys. I'm rooting for Damian Lillard right now going into the fourth quarter. McD hits that. You see what McD did. Her shot gets so close to that edge. It's unbelievably close that.
That's going to be right on top there. Perfect shot. Well done.
That's all it takes sometimes is just re-administering yourself.
That is why she has been multiple MVPs of multiple leagues, folks. Lauren McDermott.
The Steve Nash of bocce, I call her.
Absolutely. Steve Nash, if you're watching, we hope you still have long hair.
We hope that you're enjoying Canada's healthcare. We sure can't get it right here.
That didn't drop at all. That was a pretty straight shot.
Pretty standard, not quite in. A little more aggressive, but you're just going to push that red closer.
That's still one red there. At least they're giving themselves a little bit of space there. It's better than how it was sitting.
Keithan has been a frickin' magician lately, but I don't know if he can weave his way in to give himself a chance at one.
Ooh!
Not bad, but not quite.
They had a fifth ball. That would have been a great shot.
If only we were playing Scandinavian rules, huh?
Do you believe in elves?
Elves? E-L-V-E-S?
Yeah, like Scandinavians.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
You don't?
I do. I really do. Wow!
Really nice. You heard her say get weird. That was weird for sure.
Folks, we promised you it would get weird tonight, and it is. Thanks to
a three-piece.
McD's. Is that a threefer? Oh my goodness.
That was three. She got that last one.
Smoking the threefer.
Smoking the threefer. Hey, we're going to do a quick segment. What was the first time you were smoking that threefer? Tell me your story.
The first time I was smoking a threefer?
Whose house were you at?
Parents are probably watching, so don't want them to know, but let me just give you a story.
It never happened. Chris has never done it. So for me, the first time I smoked threefer.
And the story is that I've never smoked weed before.
For me, I'm at Nikki Coletti's house. I told my parents I was sleeping.
Nikki Coletti?
Yeah, you probably know.
Oh. Watch out for that Nikki Coletti.
And, you know.
Were you a liar or a fibber when you were growing up? Would you, like, lie straight up, or would you fib?
I would fib, because I said I slept over at my friend Scotty's house, but of course.
But you were sleeping over at his house, but what were you doing?
I wasn't, but in the morning I went over to Scotty's house at 7:30 in the morning and pretended like I woke up there.
That's nice, man.
It was bad. That was the biggest lie I ever did, and all for the sake of this threefer. Green's in right now, guys. Don't be ashamed. Shout out to bathtubs. Anybody taking a bath listening to us right now?
Shout out to hot tubs.
Oh, hot tub time machine. That's a smack, but it looks like green to me, Chris.
You know, I was in a huge, that's one green there. I was in a huge 80s kick when I saw Hot Tub Time Machine. So I was like, this movie was made for me. So I bought it on DVD. Remember buying DVDs?
Remember HD DVDs? just making the executive decision. I'm going to pay $22 for this.
Ooh, I think that knocked him out there.
Yeah, still green, still green. Just adding a little distance. He might have a target on his own ball, but we'll see. He hits it, and that's going to be enough for at least one. We'll see from Matt, but at least one red.
We got at least 2 red.
At least 2.
I don't know about at least. I want to see that top shot again.
At the minimum.
Wow, here I am at a desk criticizing the ref that has the bird's eye view right over it.
You got a bird view.
Comes Drew.
Your phone case, by the way, reminds me of a Nintendo SP.
Shaking up a shot. Nintendo SP. Oh my god.
That's the blue one.
The PSP was way ahead of its time. What a shot!
I don't know if you just saw that shot, but that was
That's what I'm talking about with this
filthy.
court, man. You can drip it right around that ball in front of the Plino, no problem.
Can Drew do that one again? That was disgusting. Just to put your ball in front of your other one that's already in, that's 2 green.
Yeah, I wouldn't push that Plino back.
You know what? It might only be 1 green. My bad.
I would take the 1.
You see Drew's running across.
Once again, folks, with a 2-on-2, you are allowed to cross the midway line and assist your teammate.
He's waiting for the curl.
Oh! Very safe and very nice shot.
10-10.
Excellent frame. We got 10-10, folks, in the second half of the championship. Gabagools just evened it up against the
10-10,
Mistresses.
220.
This frame, folks, is brought to you by your local bar. Is it still open? Google it. Your local bar. All right. What do you think about this 10-10 here? It's a satisfying number to look at.
This is what it's all about.
A 10 to
Chris.
10 number?
I came here for tonight for this very reason. I wanted to see a frickin' balls to the walls, no holds bar, nasty, real guttural type of match.
Sweaty?
I wanted to see sweaty, even though it's 70, maybe 1 degrees out.
Wow, what a first ball.
We've been talking about
Was that Kathan or Drew?
I think that was Kathan. I think
Kathan with the first ball. He's the first ball guy for that team.
He's a first ball
He's a
type of guy.
gabagool, first ball, winner takes all.
That's the type of shot you want to see. We haven't seen much of that tonight.
No, that first ball, you're talking about that before. That first ball has been crucial, and we haven't been seeing that. But here we are in the second half. Hey, that's the shot he's looking for. So he's not necessarily close, but at least he forces the Gabagools to throw next.
They call him Kid Dynamite.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
And as somebody said,
looks like
very
it's in. That green looks
unenthusiastically.
in.
Yeah, it's closest.
Very
One
much
green,
barely
one
in.
green. It's closest. That's one way to put it.
Yeah, it's the closest. Shout out Dave Sartoris, all the Royal Palms crew. We love the way you lie.
Dude, I'm so bummed that I didn't get to take my parents to Royal Palms before the pandemic hit. That was quite the spot. Looking forward to it again.
You
soon.
know what? We're hoping for 2021.
Absolutely,
Bigger,
man. Let's hope
brighter
for it.
news.
That is one red. That is a nice red there, considering how far we've been playing away from the Plino in this particular frame. Ooh! I don't know.
It's
That looks
close.
like green.
Didn't make
That's
it,
in.
Matt calls.
Oh, no.
Deadly
Do you want
close.
to measure that? You should measure that. That's just my opinion. It looks like green. But I'm not reffing, all right. How are the Blazers doing?
Oh, end of the third quarter, they're down 7.
Ooh, is that 2 or 1?
Go buy one, get one.
That looks like 2 to me.
That's
Buy
not
one, get
bad.
2.
For Mike and the Mistress team, they got 2 balls left. They got to get them in. At least 1.
That's a shot. Oh, it didn't hold up. Didn't stay up. That was a great ball, though.
That might be too green.
Matt, that's 2, right?
McD just asked.
2 berries. 2 green berries.
Oh. That's why you choose McD as your substitute.
If you're lucky enough.
Yeah, you better help. She says, yes, I will help you out.
Folks, I hear she likes Coors. If you want her to be on your team, buy her a
That's
pack of Coors.
huge.
You know,
1 point.
You know, that's a real thing. You buy somebody their favorite beer, they're more likely to do something in your favor. It can't hurt buying somebody you like their favorite beer.
Be good onto others, but especially be good onto people that might win you a GD championship.
Be good on the people that have your best interest in mind when it comes to things like that.
McD's got the touch, and she's letting a long one rip here. You see she's been throwing all the Polinos and all the first
I
shots.
like the deep Polinos in this game. I haven't seen a lot of short Polinos. That's my game when I'm unsure about my opponent, but it looks like these two are...
we haven't seen any Polinos that hit the back wall.
No, not at all. But I think these two teams have measured each other up enough where they're confident with their deep game, where they can battle each other out that way. Hold up now, hold up now, hold up now.
That
is a hot shot to start it off.
First hot shot in a while.
Yes, McD does not get the hot shot often. As I was saying, that deep ball is tricky when it comes to the hot shots.
So that one's going off the board, folks, because it hit the back wall before it hit
That's right.
a ball.
You have to get it halfway, get it past halfway, and not hit the back wall. That is how we do it at American Bocce Co. As a great provisional ball by McD, really makes up for it with a Sunday special sitting in front.
Sometimes your best balls are right after your worst balls.
That's right.
All 3 of mine are doing just fine.
I heard that.
I love Austin Powers, y'all.
Are they doing another one? Do you think they'll do another Austin Powers?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Mike Myers
for sure.
is still alive.
I think COVID has opted up Mike Myers to make maybe 6 more Austin Powers. Otherwise, what are you doing for Vern Troyer? That's a nice shot!
Whoa!
Drew. Drew is dirty.
Galagools.
My favorite ginger.
Drew.
It's interesting they consider him a redhead.
As you might have just heard.
He's going to copy it and do it! If the blueprint is written down, why not copy it?
What a bocce.
That's nasty. You see how close it is to the back wall, too, right, Chris? It's a risky shot.
Kathan with the next shot, most on-brand player of the evening.
Now, he's got a chance, though, to use this green and red as a backboard.
I love it. I love it so much. I love it.
Didn't even need it. This might be a record for the latest, whatever this is, the 6th ball. It is 4 feet away from the Polito.
Like I was saying, they're confident with the deep ball. They can make that target. They can hit it.
That is unbelievable. You see Mike with a pretty simple shot here, but Green's got the last ball. They've afforded themselves this. What are they talking about here? Of course, we can almost hear them. The best shot here is to split it on the side.
Yeah, that's what he's going for. Oh!
He hits the wrong side. Oh. Bad angle. But he's got another chance.
Here's the reload by Kathan. He's coming off his hot shot. He's got the confidence going for him. I've got high hopes for this next one here.
That's the angle you want.
That's going to be 2. Nice 2. Well done, Kaden.
That's about as long as you'll see a distance between 2 balls.
That was beautiful.
Circumstantially, of course. But.
All right. This frame is brought to you by Will Murphy. Will Murphy, who is brought to you by 3/4 Pants. You call him capris, I call him 3/4 Pants.
Hey,
Will Murphy.
Teddy going nasty with the cam. I just want to give another shout out. Those pans, those zooms, those things you certainly do. Matt, David, and Teddy are bringing you wicked, wild turns and curves of the camera.
You can have your mask on. It's okay. You can be in the shot. No, you guys are okay. You can hang out back here. Don't. No, you guys are okay. You
You're
can hang
so
out back here.
good.
He's just a mean old guy.
You
over
have
there.
to do gymnastics if you're back here, though.
Kind of love that focus. Look at that.
We'll watch it back on feed. Don't worry. It'll live forever.
Drips it right into the green. Gotta love it. If I haven't said it before,
nice.
I'll say it again. I love this court. Love this court.
You start to learn it after a while, huh?
Absolutely.
If you can guess Teddy's shoe size in the chat, we'll give you a free pair of shoes. Oh,
What a shot.
that's pretty.
You know, I have great shots in every game I play, but I don't know if I've had this many great shots in a game before.
Unbelievable. You've seen some huge shots out of them. A little short.
That's gonna get going a little bit more.
Something you don't see happen often.
It's about Green's half as close.
The Blazers are down 4 right now, but I bet they're going to win on a Damian Lillard three-pointer. That's my prediction.
Are almost easier than dunks in the NBA these days.
These days, I'll tell you what.
Trying to push that line back a little bit more.
Folks, we have a 12-11 game. I just want to remind everybody, this is an incredible championship
This is the
match.
chip right now.
This is what it's all
12-11 on the
about.
chip. Wow. I like that strategy. I like pushing your own ball down the slope a little bit more. You don't need to be right on. You just need to
And
brush
you
it
also
up a
have
little
2
bit.
blockers.
Yes.
So you force Green to think about going around you
Yes.
and maybe even hitting you in by accident.
Jimmy, can I tell you how much I like you using your shuffleboard parlance in incorporating it in the bocce?
I have no choice.
It works, man. I really like it. Couldn't have asked for a better co-commentator for the evening.
I can't help it.
No, don't help it. You got it.
Now, Keegan's got a chance here to get 2. We're going to see.
That's going to be a little bit high. He wants to push that green in there a little bit more, I feel. Maybe that was just a miss. I feel like that was just a miss, actually.
That's fine. That's more aligned with the Gabagols, I know, is taking their points when they can and not taking it too seriously. They've been risk takers today. We've seen the Gabagols take some significant risks.
Jimmy, I really feel like it's going to come down to the final frame on this one.
Oh, no doubt.
Whoever's the best at taking risks is going to come away with it.
I'd say take a Tums because your stomach's going to be turning at this craziness. And also that deep dish you just ate. It's going to make you
What
upset.
deep dish did you have?
I had one from Giorgio's.
Giorgio's? I have not had Giorgio's before.
Hey, Crystal Lake. Shout out to my lifelong home. It's pretty good. That's their slogan. It's pretty good. That looks like a pretty good turn there. Just good enough, and McD will definitely take that.
Red's still in. That's a high drop right there. That's going to have to get going a little bit more. Great speed. Great shot.
That's good.
Right in there.
That's good by
McD looks like she knows what she's doing. Familiar
McD believes the ref.
Familiar shot for her.
McD going a little
That's got the top. She's going right for the Polino there. Oh!
She hit the Polino, like you said.
She would have gone for the green if she meant for the green. Looks like she was trying to push the Polino back there.
I think Mike's going to blast this.
You think he's going to try and knock that green?
He's a dynamite type of guy. He wants to change this up. But that one curls through. That's a hot shot. Usually acquired a nice shot of Fournette mixed with Malort right now.
Yeah, we should divulge into what the hot shot is for the folks back home who may be unfamiliar with that bocce parlance.
Of course, it's a young. The idea is that it's a deterrent. It's a way for you to know that we're watching you. You messed up, so you're gonna take usually a shot of 8 to 9 liquors mixed together. Maybe hot, maybe it's hot dog inspired.
Usually it's placed inside of a crock pot to enhance the temperature of this particular 8-part liquor.
It's a foul, you know. It's a penalty.
It's a punishment.
But it's fun.
It's all in good
We have
spirits.
fun here, guys,
It's
at
all in
American
good
Bocce.
spirits.
It's all about everyone connecting and getting to know each other. That's the fun thing for me about American Bocce is you get to know the people down in your court. You're not remaining
absolutely.
strangers with them.
Everybody wants to be in the championship right now, but if you look around, you'll see everybody here loves the game. They just like watching their friends play, and that's what this is all about right now.
And it looks like it's only going to be one.
That's only one in this frame. Wow,
Missed opportunity.
That's some good defense there.
Missed opportunity, I'd say.
Was 14 to 11.
All right, here we are.
We're in it. I'm just getting updated on the Blazers, y'all.
Kathan with the
We're
first
here.
Polino toss. The release is just keep getting better and better on all these players as the championship goes on. It almost makes me sad that this is the second half of the championship. But alas, here we are, 14-11, Gabagools. Mellow Mike lines up his shot.
They're 2 points away from a victory, and that point right there is going to feel good off the bat.
Absolutely.
Mike, gun.
Nice ball! That's what you need, baby!
You guys want to know who Mike Zapp is? That is Mike Zapp.
That is how you zap it, baby.
He's a heavy hitter.
That is, be short, be short. Oop, not gonna be, is that gonna be enough? Is that gonna be enough of a bump?
It's close.
That is gonna be enough of a bump there. Nice play, safe play. Ooh, there's a measurement there. Our fearless leader and referee. Matt triple measures it just to make sure.
Wow.
Always good to make sure, as 1 green right now.
3 balls for red, though. You got to think you can get creative here. Maybe even tie the game up.
Well, they definitely directly.
Look at that cab going.
Folks, if you haven't peed your pants yet, now's the time. That is a big ball right there.
One red.
Huge in for McD right there.
That's where the players play.
Oh shit.
Ooh!
Wow, is that close?
Looks like still red to me. Looks like green
Matt,
is out
you
by
see he's
an
lifting
inch.
up the court to measure it.
It's got to be red there.
One
Yeah. Is that 1 red?
One red.
One red.
Once again, folks, shout out to oddballsports.tv and Shuffle.io for making this all happen tonight. Hope
Shout
y'all
out
are
Ezra
cozy
Furman.
and comfortable at home watching us. Does that make a difference at all? I think they're just going to, yeah, McD just said she was going to take the 1. Smart
Sometimes you
choice.
just got to take the 1 if you're down.
You're only within 2. That is a frame right there.
Think about it.
That's less than a frame.
Think of it like you're a casino away from winning.
Absolutely.
It's a far shot, but guess what? They both can end the game.
You know, don't count on the casino by any means, but take the point. You know,
But
take
it
the
could
point.
happen.
Yeah.
We've seen it a few times tonight.
All right, everybody's here drinking up.
We're having fun here. We're getting close to the end, 14-12. High scoring, high octane type of game.
Do we
a
want
lot of offense.
Do you want a sponsor shout out here? I know a few. Yeah,
You got a few? Yeah, let 'em
sponsor
rip.
shout out. This is a shout out to all the losers out there. Thanks for the losers. There wouldn't be any winners. Shout out to the
Specifically-
losers.
Specifically, Eric Varga.
Specifically, Eric Varga.
Yeah. He didn't lose the draft though. Getting a guy like Chua on the Dolphins is really gonna help sell those tickets you guys have been.
Also, has anybody ever learned a lesson from winning? Ever?
You gotta not go 7-9 to go 9-7.
Right. Do you want to take life advice from Tom Brady? Do you really want to read Tom Brady's book and put yourself under that pressure?
You want it.
No.
Speaking of Tom Brady, that was a dart.
No, you want to read Joey Harrington's book about how he blew it.
Joey Harrington. You are a Detroit guy, aren't you?
In case you're wondering about
losing. What's his book about?
It's about losing.
Incredible shot by Keithan.
That Bocce and that far Polino, these guys got it. Dangerous. I'm glad I didn't get to play them this evening. Didn't have to play them.
Keithan has proved that he's down to hit those difficult, deep shots. That's about as hard as it gets.
He's also, his hair is still maintained.
Incredible hair.
He's really got really great hair. That's the shot.
Oh!
Mighty
Risky.
Mike. From Mellow Mike to Mighty Mike.
Gotta blow it up.
That's a risky, hard shot, and Mike made it look easy.
Now, is Drew a redhead? I've heard he was a redhead.
I've heard, but you can only see the sprouts come up.
Right. Redheads have always interesting beards. It's not a red beard. It's a regular beard as well.
Drew going for that deep bomb. Not going to do it. It's a tough shot.
There you go. It's Drew with the final green ball here. He's going to try and put it really close to that Polino without hitting the back wall. Did he make it? That is in one. That he in fact got it. One green. Nice shot. And that's a nice place to put it too, because that's where the balls are flowing. Good chance that the red could push him up a little bit more.
That's a great point. It's tough for McD right now.
You can see they're a little frazzled right now. They're going to try and go for the win here.
Exactly.
They're going to want the win right now, but they got a great blocker right there. If I may use your shuffleboard.
Well, they can't get the 4 here, but they can definitely they can tie it up. I think for them right now, they got to think.
Well, even if is it 1 green right now? It's 1 green right now, so they'll still see another frame regardless, unless somehow they really blow it up. But
you got 2 balls.
I think red is in it for some points here. Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up!
McD miss. Yeah.
All right, let's see if Mike can pick her up. There's a terrifying intro to a song that happened while he was throwing. Even Teddy caught that. There was a really interesting for the next song.
I don't think it was an intro. I think it was an outro. For the next song on our
playlist, there was like somebody screaming. That was just the intro of the song. That would have screwed me up. That would have screwed me up. But
me likey.
You like those terrifying intros?
Yeah, I want to get scared.
They pump you up.
Here's a big shot by Keithan.
I think it's gonna hit the Polino. No!
We live. That was almost a game-winning shot. Wow. 1 green. You heard it there, folks. Matt, the ref. Matt David, of course.
We live to see another frame. It is 15-12. Gabagools. They're going to go for the 16. 16 is the number you need to win the championship. That is a...
I'm calling a halo
Would you say that's a familiar Polino spot? I feel like they haven't gone there. That's a pretty short...
A little short middle. I'm calling a halo
here. Maybe trying to switch up the strategy here.
I called the halo. Go back to the tape. I called the halo. Everyone can read it. I had a feeling. Keithan is unbelievable tonight.
You felt that in your heart and soul.
I saw him locked in, and he's a person who through and through, whatever league, he is going to...
There you go, Micah! Oh, I wonder what that's pretty, looks like it's going to be 1 green to me.
Big range.
Matt David, one of the best with a tape measure, dangerous with a tape measure.
This is insanely long.
He walks, some people walk home with keys in their hand. Some people walk
Carmelo
home.
Anthony with a big 3.
Some people walk home with a tape measure, and it is 1 green.
I can't read
Drew
your
for the
comments on YouTube.
Gabagools. Tries to play the high ground. He gets it in there for, oh, it was 1 red before. I'm sorry, folks. That was the measurement. That is 2 green. I'm sorry for misinforming everybody. Misinformation, the age of misinformation.
I think.
There's McD.
This might be a little hot. Let's see.
Oh, no, she's got it right in there. That's all she needs.
Really nice.
That's all she needs. That's right in there. Yeah, I wouldn't mess around with that back wall there. Just take it frame by frame until you win.
Keithan for a big shot here down.
He had that really nice
3.
post ball to the wall. Oh, is that going to hit the Polino? That's right
on it.
Oh, my goodness.
That could be a game-winning shot here. Nuzzles against the red.
That's 2 frames in a row that he's done that.
That was unbelievable. Mike going way too hard.
Oh! You know
guess what?
You know what? That almost worked out for him.
It comes down to 1, though. He cleared it, but it comes down to 1 shot. McD, the sub. Can she offset this and go 1 more frame? It needs a curl.
Oh! Unbelievable!
But there's
unbelievable
shot. Unbelievable big time. I'll tell you one thing. That was nasty. Nasty.
Check the metachlorian count on that one, folks.
Drew's got a chance to win it, though. There's 1 more ball for green, so hold on here. 1 more chance to get 1 point.
He's going hard. And you heard it, folks. That was a fuck.
Oh. The game goes on 15-13.
Jimmy, would you say that McD with 1 shot just now just got into the Gabagool's head for this next frame?
Oh, totally. You can't unthink about changing the game. They were expecting to pack it up.
You can't just think about how you almost just won and it was totally sabotaged by 1 shot just now.
They know how good McD is. There's no way they don't think she's capable of it.
Keithan's shot that brought that Polino back to the wall, you and I both were thinking that might be it, but we were hoping it wasn't, and thank God it's not. Here we are for another frame, folks.
A ball leaves your hand feeling that good and that amazing type of significant moment happens, you'd think that's it. There's no way somebody can up that.
Yeah, absolutely.
McD with a chance for a nice set.
Here we are. Oh, she's feeling it. Take it, take it. Oh, a little hard. I thought she was going to take the Polino with her. Once again, folks, it is 15-13. First to 16. Takes the chip. We have Gabagools up by 2.
Tight game here, Chris. That'll do it. Not the pretty shot, but it'll do. That might be a little bit better.
I like that speed. I like that speed.
That'll do. That'll do, McD. God, these frickin' pans are unbelievable here. Camera work and technology and production brought to you by Chef.io and Teddy Waffles Production. Unbelievable tonight. We really thank them for everything they've done for us.
Jimmy, how bad do you wish your last name was Waffles?
If I have asked if Sammy and Teddy would take me in, and they're thinking about it. They have a lot of plant babies to take care of right now, though.
They're adopting you as an uncle, a future uncle.
If they could take me in as a succulent. Oh!
Is that pushing the red
That's
one
an
back?
interesting shot there. You see that right there? There's a lot of space. Ooh. You don't want to give up 3 because you could lose the championship here, Chris. It's nuts.
And that's the thing. You can't. That's the thing. It's so easy to think about how every shot is championship right now. You just gotta throw your ball and have some fun. I'm gonna reiterate. Just relax.
You gotta. It's so hard.
It's American Bocce Company. Nobody here is a sponsored player. Everybody's just having fun right now. But that reputation of that championship.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna tell you what. That's 1 red, and they have a chance to win it.
1 red.
2 more points wins it.
That's in there. That's got to be in there. That's 2. That's got to be 2.
I think it's 2, Chris. And if that's 2, then that means this last ball is going to come down to a championship
folks, it is
or
all tied up right
15-15.
Here we go.
That looks good.
Mike
that looks good.
has the roll in there. He has the championship! He wins!
Wow!
They get it!
16-15. You cannot write that.
Mistress in lockdown. Mistress, formerly known as Lovers in Lockdown. Mistress in lockdown takes the championship, folks. Here we have it. Unbelievable.
That's what it's all about. Being down 2 points going into a do-or-die frame. And this championship is, of course, for Lilia, Mike's proper wife and non-mistress.
Mistress with tears in her eyes. We're going to have a little bit of an interview coming on right now with our representative, Patrick.
Chris, could you ask for a better championship?
Could ask for one more championship.
You're crying. We're all crying here. We're happy
But I
to
better
be
not,
here.
because this one was just enough. Folks, if you were looking for your dose of a bocce, big bocce energy, you just got it.
And you see Lilia's taking a picture of the mistress and her husband, which is unbelievable prowess.
Have
and
you ever
just,
seen a wife and a mistress
Guys.
get along so well?
It's respect.
Unreal.
It's what they do on The Sopranos to bring it
Fucking
back to
came back.
Sopranos.
That's right. We're bringing it back to Sopranos.
How you
Hey,
feeling right
Gabagool,
now?
Sopranos. That was part of it as well.
You're a fucking sub.
That's true.
Unbelievable.
But I come
Unbelievable.
through for my friends that want to win. She couldn't
Can we-
make it.
can we-
Lilia, get over here. Get over
Lilia,
here.
get in here.
Get over here, Lil.
We save it for the end.
Representing your Ukrainian village. Doing very well. How are we feeling right now?
Very good, very
Yeah.
good. Saved it till the end.
Mike, you
Just
came
wait
out
till
of
the
your fucking box.
Gotta
right
blow
there.
it up,
Yes,
man. Gotta
absolutely.
blow it up.
Very
We're gonna
nice.
get some medals on right now.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get those on. Do we have 3 of them?
Yeah.
No, get us a medal. Very surreal.
All right, so walk us through it. We were very tight through the first half. We were, what was it, 8, 7, something like
It
that?
was 14-9.
Yeah, that's your move, isn't it, Mike? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, we
so,
just kept consistent.
how did you feel halfway
Yeah,
through?
we kept consistent. We didn't lose hope ever. Like, we went down in a couple games earlier, and we were just like, we're just going to keep playing our game, and we're going to
Yep.
get up. And we did.
I'm going to ask you again. McDowell's or McDonald's?
McDowell's always. Always McDowell's.
You guys did a great job tonight. Congratulations. More hardware for you guys.
I'd like
Great
to thank,
job.
I'd like to thank our opponents.
Yeah.
They were down to the wire. Down to the wire. Very good. Very good.
Great, great
I'd
job
like to
tonight.
say on the live stream for Thursday nights, I'm a free agent. If anyone wants to play with me.
If anybody needs a teammate for the next season, McD,
McDeed, definitely.
Free
she
agent.
is a free agent. All right.
Okay.
Guys,
Thanks, guys.
Congrats.
All right. I mean, an incredible win by the mistress and the fam, Mike Zapp and McD, just showing you what it's made of.
Could you have written a better story for the
No.
championship?
No, they were
Unbelievable.
down
They
through
came
and
back
through.
from 1 to 7
And
in the first half.
And 9 to 14.
So there we are, folks. Gabagool's taken down by the mistresses. The mistress in lockdown. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thanks again to oddballsports.tv. Love you all back home. American Bocce Co., we got seasons coming up in a week here. Sign on up in Chicago. Got a lot of choices for y'all, depending on your schedule. And everybody just be safe, mask up.
Be safe, be compassionate, look around you, understand that we're all in this together. We love you, Black Lives Matter, and we're gonna wrap it up here.
Love you guys. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching.